Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Swamp Mages Gaming. I hope all of y'all had a fantastic holiday and New Year's. If you're like probably the rest of us, recovering from being sick or still actively sick. But welcome back. We've missed y'all. I've missed this. I've missed my players. They probably have not missed me, but it's okay.
I have. I think about you every night.
Yay! Thanks.
Mostly in the shower.
That acceptable. Oh, well, okay, good. I was thought we were going to have to do the whole "Can y'all hear me?" Sound check part again because we're bad at this because we're 2 months out of practice. So, let them cook.
Hey, I'm at the top of the player count over here. I'm team captain, guys. Team captain, right here.
That means you get to make the decisions.
I hope no one's attached to their characters then. Party wipe on the first session or no balls.
Let's go.
Now you can hear me, and no, you cannot. Yes, you can. Now you can hear me. Haha.
Yay.
Raised our emotions a lot on that one.
Victory.
I know. So, since everybody, myself included, has just the best memories and can remember the last session like it was only 2 weeks ago, what happened last time? Y'all went to the Wellspring Tower, cleared it of Zul'Gos, ascended upwards to find this massive mechanical contraption with the depth skills of Tremlet, who has worked with such equipment before, or maybe not this exact kind, but a close enough variation. He was able to go and coordinate everything with the party to successfully turn off the device that seemed to be draining the Aeon. Y'all then decide that instead of going back out the way y'all came, where the DM had a nice fun surprise for y'all would just be like, "You kid," and go up through the roof.
Yeah.
And slide down the pyramid.
Yeah.
That's how we roll.
Because we had a grappling hook and a 10-foot ladder. What do you expect us to do?
Correct. So,
basically gods at that point.
Y'all went down. Y'all returned back to Matt and Cleve. Y'all rested up. Y'all then went and rode to Carrick, pretty much the main town in the Swordlands, where y'all went, rested up, resupplied, regrouped. And with that, we shall reintroduce characters because it has been a while. Do I have any volunteers who would like to go first?
Of course, because I'm Halathiel, also Bloodraven, and I play the interesting elf bard who always has an identity crisis and is accompanied by 2 pets.
Right. Next.
Fish. Go fish. Gotta
Me?
go from bottom to the top.
Fish? I'm Vicious. Tonight I will be playing the benevolent Trimlet Pardue Husk from the esteemed Pardue Foundation. Field researcher and magical item extraordinaire.
All right.
Sounds made up to me, but okay.
It's not.
All right.
Have you read my book?
I can't read.
Shut up, Tremlet. No one wants to read your book.
All right. Mia, you're up.
Oh, hi. I'm Curly. I'm playing Mia, the elf? Half-elf?
Question mark.
Elf? Druid. And Allie, the Allium.
Gotcha. An ethnically ambiguous bard. All right, it's
And last
your
but certainly
boy.
not least,
It's your boy Derp. Your boy Derp playing Corvus, who usually has an accent, but is not tonight because your boy Derp got a sinus infection. Yeah, I shoot stuff. That's my whole shtick. But now that I'm on the top of this little thing over here on the right, that means I'm team captain. So I'm also going to be making all the decisions tonight. So
Not again.
We're going.
Don't get attached to anyone in this session.
We're going by
Team
vote.
wipe. Yeah, we're going by vote
We're-
everywhere.
and
Both
I am
only.
Bam. I am the GM, and I will be playing everybody else.
Chaos
bit of-
Wrangler.
And a bit of sad news. Fortunately, Gamma will no longer be joining us for the session. It was all in good taste. Nothing bad happened between us, so it is all good. But unfortunately, he will not be part of the session going forward, unless he's like, you know what, F it, I'm coming back, guys. And then I will make him do like something like
One push-up.
one
Burpees.
push-up, one burpee, one
Don't let him-
complete burpee
Don't let him
for
let
each
you.
one of us.
Well, now he's never coming back. Thanks. Nobody
didn't-
wants to
I
do
never said they all had to be at the same time.
He didn't leave amicably. Okay. I found out he was cheating on me with Grady, and we kicked him
Oh
out.
dang,
Okay.
dang.
Inexcusable.
You don't have to put. We were supposed to keep that secret.
All right. I can't do it. Now I'm real salty with Grady. I mean, Yoko.
Grady's Riz is too strong. So, as you'll go and have resupplied, rested up, feeling like y'all had a good break and ready to stretch y'all's legs again. Y'all go and stayed at the Bountiful Harvest, the apparently very popular inn that's in like 2 of the cities y'all have been to so far.
Yep, and I used my punch card.
Yep, you have a punch card. As y'all go down, the receptionist hands you a note that is enclosed, that is folded and enclosed. Who would normally probably be the first one up? That would stay at a hotel.
Why you gotta say it like that?
Because you're not in a hotel. You stick out in the sticks.
Well, you didn't have to point it out like that.
You do.
I feel called out.
Country bumpkin.
Possibly me. I usually get up pretty early.
It is a note. You recognize the handwriting as Vico's, and it just says one word: "Bye."
Bill?
That's it.
Man. You know, you get in one little cave, one little tussle. There's a little bit, one fight with some stinky dinosaur people, and then people just start. I'll bet it was the indigestion. I'll bet eating those things gave him indigestion.
You're gonna have to dock his pay for this.
Yeah, I'll make sure that he. I'm telling Mom, honestly. Mom.
There's a severance clause in this contract, and I'm going to tell Mom about it.
So, as Mia comes down, y'all eventually just go in there to wake up Halathiel, or y'all just gonna be spending half the day just waiting on him.
I'll wake up a little earlier than normal. And as I come down, there is music playing around me. DM, what does it sound like?
It sounds like it is very, very soft and subtle, and nothing too loud and rambunctious, because you're just waking up. You're getting into the groove of the day. You're like, you slept pretty good.
So it's like that music of the morning in Looney Tunes.
Yeah, that kind of like
Fluttery flute stuff.
Yeah, a lot of flutes, a lot of airy tones.
And I walk downstairs and I plop down table. And the music doesn't go away; it's just still there.
And it just follows them.
That's going to get annoying.
Very.
I think I'm cursed.
Us too.
I dreamt about my muse last night, and things have just been weird.
It starts getting a
Are
bit
they
of an
usual?
ominous tone now.
Weirder than normal for you?
No.
Do I have a volunteer?
For what?
For what?
A magic trick.
No. Hard pass.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that too.
Okay, well, I guess y'all won't know the weirdness.
Wah.
Yeah, thank you. I guess you're not
Sorry.
going to experience the weirdness then.
No, I'm good.
I don't need theme music. Thank you, brother.
I wasn't going to give you theme music. I have that. It's on me. It just follows me around. I woke up to it like this.
It's back to airy fluty music.
I'm gonna pack up my teepee and just make my way back into the inn now.
Fucking TP now.
And you come back in and you make your way in, like right when breakfast is about to be served.
Perfect timing.
And you get to hear my background music.
Yep.
Right, wonderful. He's found a way to make himself even more annoying.
Ah, Corvus, would you like
I
to
said
be a volunteer for my magic trick?
What am I volunteering for?
For my magic
Drum
trick?
rolls.
Is this like a pull it a rabbit out of the hat or make a quarter appear or what?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, make the quarter appear from behind Trimblet's ear, and I will take the quarter.
Well, Trimlet doesn't want to volunteer. I need you to volunteer.
I have volunteered Trimblet for the quarter trick. So.
It doesn't work that way. Do you volunteer?
No, there's no quarters behind my ears. No, I assure you. I would have found them by now. I am great at finding quarters, one of my many talents.
Wah, wah, wah.
You're a
Oh,
charismatic fellow. Trick one of the yokels around here into doing it.
I think that might get us kicked out of town.
Well, the more reason that I probably don't want to be part of it.
I am now more inclined to not volunteer.
Like you guys don't want to swallow sword.
No,
Does not sound appealing, no.
no.
I love
It
my
would be
sword.
amazing.
I spent a lot of years working on this thing. I don't want to swallow it.
No
Go
more
get
than I
it
would
back
want to shove
out.
one up my ass, no.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll just wait till you're asleep.
Unconscious does not equal willing.
It's sad that we have to explain that to you. Now it brings your character into question. That was ever a shade of gray area for you.
It was actually, yes.
Oh god.
I don't want any more follow-up information to that. Thank you. You keep that to yourself.
Well, I'll signal the barkeep for breakfast.
They're kind of a little hesitant to approach with just music randomly playing. So they're like,
Hello.
like, as they're setting it down, like the tempo's like picking up because it's like nice fresh bread, butter.
I'm getting excited for eating.
Yeah.
He's a card-carrying member.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. That's what I'm
Well,
hearing. I don't know
It
if that's
sounds so sad when you're sick.
And sultry.
Oh.
So they said I wasn't. It is nice. Once again, it's nice, freshly made bread, butter, milk, and pork. It looks like not bacon, but like a thinly sliced like breakfast pork sausage, more or less, and eggs.
That's a lot of dairy. You're gonna have gas.
Toss it, you say?
So you'll go enjoy breakfast. Where y'all going?
Yes, troop. Where should we go to first? I cannot remember where we said we were going. I feel like I slept for a month.
And a half.
I don't. I could have slept longer.
Corvus, do you pull out your handy dandy map?
Yes, I was actually just looking for the map. I don't know where I put it. It's around here somewhere. Yes, let's pull out the map. I seriously don't know where the map is. Okay, it's that kind of map. Okay, that's not helpful in the slightest.
Hey, I know Stump.
So,
We talked about Stumps some point.
Okay, but
So-
we go to old Kuro's place, right? Or did I dream that?
y'all went there. Y'all went to Okura's place. So,
I
y'all
think we
can
drank.
either take the road south, which will take you past the Hollows, which is pretty much a very major graveyard in the Swordlands, and a little bit south of that is Castellane. Southeast is Castellane. If you continue down for about another 10 miles southwest, that will take you to the Life Root Stone, which y'all are aware is another Aeon Tower. If y'all keep going past Castellane to the west, follow the road, y'all will go pass through car shocks, turn south to Turpin Row, which would be the next major town, to the Old Forest Tower. There's another way to the Old Forest Tower, which you take a more eastern road from where y'all are. So here, you kind of. Once again, I know this doesn't exactly help, but I meant to make a photocopy of the map, but I forgot. So here y'all are.
Yep.
Y'all can either go down south to the Hollow and to Castellane, and the Life Root Tower is here, or y'all can head this way to the crossroads.
Yep.
Go down to Arbo, Stump, and then to Broome, and then just go off the beaten path to the Old Forest Tower, and Turpin Row is relatively close.
I think that was the
Or-
route we had planned, was to go
We were
towards.
talking
right.
about going Stump.
Yeah.
We had business in Stump.
I thought we were bringing a priest back to the old Kuro place to cure the devil room.
No, we
I
just.
am not going back there. I was going to inform a priest,
Yeah.
preferably by shouting from the outside. I've been in a church once, and it just didn't jive, and nothing really happened. I was hoping maybe one of the gods would come down and save me from my torments, but apparently I'm stuck here in hell.
What did the priest need
You're
us
not
to play?
there yet.
You
Not
got
there yet. What the hell? I'll get there one day.
you got too many
close.
you got too many voices going on in your head there, bud. Between the music and the
know.
demon and the dog and the cat and the fuck.
What
yeah,
demon?
man. Huh?
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 What?
Huh?
Oh,
So we're
come
going to
on.
Stump,
You
right?
didn't
Yeah.
forget about me, right? Who do you think's bringing this joyful music?
So Stump, right?
Was there something before Stump that we could stop by?
Yes. Y'all will, if y'all go into Stump, y'all will go to the Hasana Crossroads
Okay.
and then go south through Arbo.
Okay, but there's a marauding demon, killing people in the night. So, if we don't deal with the Kuro place, more people are going to get killed by that. So I feel like that's a top priority, right? So we got to talk to the priest. We find where the priest is at. We go that way, see where we can plan that's on the way to,
Well, I mean, there should be like 6 temples here. Pick one.
Well, let me go ask around. I see where the temples are at. I go talk to the bartender real quick. I see, bartenders and priests, they're real tight, I hear, so it's probably fine. Surely you're going to know.
I'll be right back. Gotta
Okay.
get my glasses.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. No, it's fine. Okay, I do it. It's like I got like a talky guy, someone that's good to talk to. Bars are notorious for talking to people. It's fine. Let the guy who shoots people go do it. It's fine. Maybe I won't fuck it up. We'll see. I'll go talk to the bartender now.
What can I get for you?
Holy hell, your voice is way deeper than I thought it was going to be, my man. I did not see that coming. Anyway,
It's a
I
gnome.
thought you were a woman from back there, to be honest with you.
It's actually a gnome.
I can't tell it apart. Anyway, I digress. Looking for a priest, not for me, for a friend of mine. I live very good life, very close with the Lord, the light of the Lord. Not for me. Looking for a priest. Never mind. Mind your business. Where can I find a priest?
Do you have a particular god?
I don't know. Yeah, pick one. What's your favorite?
Pick your favorite.
That's preferably one with like the light and the holiness and whatnot. Something good like that.
All right.
Well, personally, I'm a fan of Abater, but business owner and all.
Okay, how does Abator, how he do it, like, exorcising demons? He pretty good at that or not so much?
Well, me personally, I'm not a priest, so I'm not sure how it's actually done, but I'm sure you can talk to him. There's a local church down the road.
Okay, yeah, you give me the red. You tell me yours, what, left, right, what direction? You
Oh
point
yeah,
me there.
it's really simple actually. Just go down 2 blocks, take a right, keep going until you see the old smithy. Once you see that, one more building and then a left. You with me so far?
Yeah, right. 2 blocks,
Yeah.
Smithy, take a left.
No, well, you forgot the right. Take a right. Then you head down to the old, so you get to the old smithy. Then you take a left.
So 2 blocks, take a left, take a right, Smithy.
Yes.
So you probably need to write this down for me. My memory not so good.
So you'll then go head down that street until you get to an old like sycamore stump that looks like it's about halfway in the building. You'll know when you see it. Go up, take 2 lefts, can't miss it.
Corbus is sort of just looking around and now turns back. Oh, wait, do you talk? No, I told you to write it down. You were talking to me this whole time. I thought you were talking while you were writing.
Well, no, I can't write. I've got water all over my hands.
I don't think that precludes a person from writing. I don't want to get into
You
semantics
could have
with
wrote
you.
it. I was telling it to you.
What I gonna write it with? I got nothing to write. You know what? Never mind. That's fine. I say you take a left, take a right, 2 blocks down, up a hill, over a tree, through the woods to Grandma's house. We find it. It's fine. I got the gist of it.
Nothing could go wrong.
I'm gonna go sit back at the table now. I'm not even saying bye. I'm just gonna walk off.
He goes back to like cleaning classes.
So did you find yourself a church?
That lady was super unhelpful. I don't even think there's a church within 200 miles of this place. Somewhere
You
this
know that's a man, right?
was a man. The priest we're looking for? No, I'm not picky. I take a man
the
or woman. Doesn't
bartender
matter.
you were talking to was a.
No, I think I don't know if I believe that or not. They're too low
Trust
to
the elf.
They're too low to the ground. I can't tell no way. All I see at the top of the head is, it's hard to tell from up
Trust
there.
me, that was a dude.
Yeah, I take
I know
your
these
word for it.
things. You
Anyway,
should-
look,
when it comes to gender,
I know exactly where the priest is at. Okay, we go out the door, we take a left, then we take a right, 2 more rights, a left, 2 blocks down, another 3 blocks on the left, over a tree. There's a bridge with a small stream running underneath. You follow the stream down for like 2 miles, you get to the priest. I'm pretty sure.
I'm going to recall knowledge
Feels
Okay.
perfectly believable to me.
of this town that we've wandered around quite a bit of. Where would that put me?
You don't recall knowledge check. Let's just see.
All right, what you need?
Society.
Okay. I'm screwed for the rest of the day.
Woo!
So, if you follow those directions, that would put you directly in the Husana River.
Damn it! Now I gotta make choices. Yeah, you and Trimlet should go. I'll be right here. Keep the fort safe, till y'all go and talk to that priest.
All right, Trimlet, you heard the man. Let's go.
Let us go.
So, as you walk out of the bar, Mia, are you going with them?
You know what? Corvus has never led us astray with his map finding skills, so.
A top tier
But-
navigator over here.
I'm not going to go without Corvus. He is our navigator.
Okay. So, as you go and leave the bar, who is trained in religion out of y'all three? I know I can check this. That's right. I can check this now.
You can check it.
Lathiel, Mia, and me.
All three of us.
Nice. All three of y'all. Give me a
I'm not-
religion check.
I'm not with y'all, so
Yeah, y'all two give me a religion check.
Okay. Hand.
And
We've changed a lot. Yes.
yeah.
believe it or not, that's still a pass because of how low the DC was. It just takes you a second to remember what god. For some reason, you're getting Abadar and EO Media mixed up. Like,
Well, that's odd.
so yeah, as y'all go to the bar, you kind of go and just look down the street and slightly off to the left, you see the bank / a church of Abadar, because you see the golden scales
Right.
that signify his church.
Then I was like, oh, there's the church. Right
Good job.
there.
Good job, Corvus. I knew you wouldn't lead us astray.
I know that dude. The bartender's directions were horse shit. I knew it the first time I heard it. So he's trying to take us, God knows where, but it's fine. That's superior tracking. Look, I find it half the time it would have taken the other way.
See, Corvus, our rusty trusty wayfinder.
Emphasis on rusty.
Emphasis on trusty.
I wish
come
Halathiel
staggering
would have
out with
came
my
just so we could
background
have
music.
had the
I mean,
background
y'all
music.
didn't go far. You'd walked out the door.
Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo,
Right?
doo-doo, doo-doo.
That's exactly the sound of the music I heard in my head. Like I heard the slightly more upbeat version,
Yeah.
like that's what I heard as our triumphing music.
So we go down and we talk to the priest, right? It's a bank and a church. That seems
Bank
like
church. Yeah, I mean, where else are you going to worship a god of commerce besides at a bank?
Okay,
Priest.
there's a god of finding
Priest.
nipples in your couch cushion gonna do for killing demons. I swear this bartender is useless. Whatever, it's fine. We go talk to him. It's the worst that could happen, huh?
You'll go in debt.
I use Trimlet's money. It's fine.
Y'all go. I get hives.
Okay, I go talk to the guy. I walk down here. Who going with me? Anybody want to keep on Corvus company?
I'm going with Corvus. He can't be left alone. He gets lonely.
It's true.
And lost.
I never get lost.
He is a wayfinder. He doesn't get lost.
Yeah, have some faith.
He
huh?
finds adventure.
I mean, hypothetically, if you've never got a true destination, you can never get lost.
I'm going with. Yeah.
Can't argue with that.
Tag
logic.
along.
You and your musical butthole. I don't know what sort of philosophical world you woke up in this morning, but my God.
You didn't hear the instructions he gave, and y'all walk outside, and the bank's right there, and you think he found it.
He found it. He did such a
He,
good job.
he was going to take you 2 miles out of town into a river.
Obviously not.
He gave us the instructions at the table. You were there.
I got
What do I
crap
know about a mile?
instructions. I got crap instructions from the bartender. I extrapolated with my superior tracking mentality. I extrapolate from that what he trying
How to find a
tell me,
river.
what he trying to
No,
tell
no,
me, and
no.
I find it like this. That's fine.
Yeah, it checks a lot, Theo. This corner guy, he knows what's up.
He didn't do a deception check. I did a recall knowledge check.
No, that's your own little conversation that's happening. No one else is hearing this.
Who are you talking to?
I don't even know anymore.
All right. Well, look, Elatil is taking out his butthole. He's thinking that I don't know how to track. Clearly, he didn't sleep very good. We ignore him for now. He's fine.
I only had to sleep a month. It just wasn't enough.
You trust old Corvus. He get you where you need to go.
Maybe.
He hadn't let us down yet.
All right. To the Church of the Bankers.
As you go and walk in, it is a fairly nice establishment. Like, it's very well maintained. Still very earthy, kind of the theme throughout this town. Very much, salt of the earth kind of people. But still very nice and kind of. You can see the wealth, but it's not show offy. As you go, you approach. The first one you see is a sister of the church. Yes. What can I do for you?
Yes, don't really know if I'm even in the right place for this. You probably can help me with this. We're looking for a priest to, I don't know, fist fight a demon or something. What you do with that? What you people here know about the...
Fist fight a demon, sir?
Yeah, we got a scary demon that's trying to, he's haunting a room that's out in some woods, and we burned down his farmhouse, and he still got this room. It's a door that leads to a room that's not there till you go in the room, and then the room is there. So, I don't think I can make it any clearer than that.
I don't even know anymore.
What? One moment, sir.
Lethiel's patiently waiting outside like, this is going to be great.
A few minutes later, a older woman comes out. I'm the high priestess of Avatar. Sister Anana.
Who?
Sure.
I don't know. I'm making it up.
Yep.
Sister
Spell that
Banana.
name for me.
Nope.
Banana.
Take a shot.
Banana.
Anana.
I don't know.
not
I
a
got
pr-
banana. I got a
I'm-
banana with a D somewhere in the middle.
I'm not a priest.
I'm not a priest.
Sister Banana. Got you. That's a lovely
Sister
name.
Banana.
It's a lovely name. Absolutely lovely.
She she tried explaining what's going on.
Okay, look, I start from the beginning.
Okay, please.
I try to break it down here. Okay, so we go to the old Kuro place. There's a demon roaming the countryside, killing people in their sleep right now. Okay, so we go to the old Kuro place, because that's where we find out the demon was. When we get to the old Kuro place, we open the door. What you see, a demon. Boom. Some sort of ghostly specter or spirit, a poltergeist or something. He big scary guy. And he, he don't like us. So he, shoot his evil energy at us. And it not feel good. I stand there for like 5-10 minutes. It didn't get no better. So I thought maybe I woke him up on the wrong side of the bed. Anyway, I digress. So anyway, we closed the door. We burned the house down around him. Seemed like the best thing to do at the time. In hindsight, maybe we could have found a more diplomatic solution, but that's the world we live in. So we burned the house down. Nope. Lo and behold, door's still there. We go, we open the door again. What you know about it? Ghost. Not even just ghost, the whole room. But only the room is exist when you go in the room. But if you close the door not there. But the door is there. So ghost there, yes. Door there, yes. Open door, room there, ghost there. No house, door, and the room. What you gonna do about it?
I believe unfortunately, the one that could truly exercise this demon, as you say, he is actually on a trip down to Turpin Run. He's not a priest of Abaddon, but he is the one that would be the most skilled in this kind of exorcism.
Okay, Sister Banana, what his name is.
Sorry. All I heard was he's on vacation this week. You're gonna have to call back next week. Sorry.
It's okay. She goes and she ponders.
You don't know the priest's name?
No, he's doing a random name generator. Hold on.
He can't be that skilled if you don't of a exorcist if you don't know the name off the top.
Oh, he
of your
travels
head.
around.
Obviously,
a lot.
his
He doesn't
name
have a-
is-
He doesn't have a set location.
Is Father Asparagus. Come on, Sister
Yeah.
Banana.
Father Asparagus. This is so good.
And not an exorcist.
Brotherly.
Oh, that's right.
Brother Baba?
Quick Spine, Brother Quick Spine.
Brother Baba.
Brother Quick Spine, you said?
Yes.
Quick spine?
Yes.
Okay.
Quick Spine. That's
Odd
that's
name.
his name.
Is he
Are you
wiggly?
making this up, Sister Banana? Are you lying to
Oh,
me?
I'm not even there, so I'm just gonna be quiet.
Sister Banana.
He is of one of the genie kin. I believe an Ifrit.
Oh, well, I have also, half Genican, but I don't have a weird-ass name like that. So, I don't know that excuses his father and mother's naming conventions. But you know what? Okay, it's not here to judge. I'm just here to find the priest. So we go down to
You're
this...
judging a little then.
Well, I'm not a nun, so I get the luxury of it. You can't judge. I can judge. So, I'm a dirty old gunslinging vagrant. I judge as much as I want to. Anyway, listen. So you say go down to Turpentine Row. That's where he at.
Yes, he's there for the festival. That's going to be taking place soon.
A festival, you say? A festival of what? Priest?
Demons, obviously. He's got to exorcise them.
This is not her. This is just the DM not remembering the actual name of that festival. Oh, it's a stump festival.
A festival of stumps. There must not be a whole lot going on in this town, huh?
Oh well, it's primarily a logging town.
Oh,
A lot of the lumber and the timber that comes through the Swordlands comes from Turpin Road.
What they do at the stump festival? They stand who can balance on a stump the longest?
Oh,
Or...
well, it's a whole week long event.
Wood chopping.
Around stumps, you say?
Well, that's just what it's called. It's called the Stump Festival. I'm sure once you get down there, the locals will be more than happy to tell you the origin story of it.
I get the impression you're trying to get rid of me.
Well,
Sister.
no.
I thought we were having a pleasant conversation here.
We are. I'll say. I mean, I personally don't know it, but I've been. They had a tree climbing event, and where they go and they get on the logs in the middle of the river, and they run and see who falls off first, and as you said, a axe chopping competition, and they have a balancing act that they do above the town square. It's quite a treat.
it's too late for the enthusiasm, okay? You've already torn your shirt with me, okay? So it's fine. We leave. We get out of your hair. Asking some questions. You the one that brought up this stump festival. I didn't even bring it up. I assume I was trying to be polite and talk about your boring stump festival, and now you act like I'm imposing on you to talk about it. It's fine. Corvus is leaving. I don't have to take this from you. Thank you, Sister Banana. You've been wonderful. You're a lovely lady. I wish you all the best in the world. We're gonna leave now. Okay, goodbye.
She turns and looks at both at Mia and Tremlet with just
This is
how was I insulted and then complimented in one breath? And what am I supposed to do with this?
I'm holding my neck. I'm like, sorry.
Mia just bows and says, "Sister Banana, have a great day."
I'm holding my neck. I said, sorry. Whiplash.
And then she's like, "Oh."
Have a wonderful time. Have a wonderful day, Sister Anata.
Have a wonderful time.
Y'all, you too, and good luck.
Ah.
So y'all come out.
As I'm walking
He's
out,
still sitting there.
as soon as we're not even fully out of earshot, I'm a look at Corvus. I say, what does the phrase "tear your shirt with me" mean? Like, where's that come from?
It's an expression. My mother used it. It's, you tear your shirt with someone. I don't know. You don't question your parents. I didn't ask questions. She'd throw a chocolate in my head if I asked too many questions. So, I leave it alone. You keep asking questions, maybe I throw a chocolate at your head.
I'm not
what?
sure if that would bother me or not. What is?
It's a chocolate. It's like a sandal, in my native.
Oh, yeah. I'm okay. I got you.
Okay.
The ones that slide on, they don't have no backs.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
it's a fancy slipper.
Yeah, they're
Except
not great for doing many things.
They were great boomerangs. I know that. 100% good for that.
Mia takes off her little slide slipper and throws it across the street. No, not a
That's
good
all.
boomerang.
It's all in the wrist. You have to grow up in the culture of throwing it like a boomerang. That's what. You either get it or you don't. I don't know what to tell you. It's hereditary.
So, are we gonna go ask the god of thieves, travelers, if they can go exorcise the demon?
No, I already got what we need to do now. We go to.
Oh, okay. So what are they gonna do? Explain interest rates to the demon and make it go away?
I don't know. I don't ask questions like that. Look, we found a guy. This is what I know. I tell you. We found a guy. Okay, he's like half Ifrit. Okay, like me, so that means he's trustworthy, right? Or maybe he full Ifrit. I don't know. I didn't
Full
listen
blown.
too carefully
Full on.
that part. He might be a genie for all I know. I don't know. She says something about a genie. Anyway, down at this place, they do a festival of stumps where they see who can like stand on each other's heads, and they make like a human totem pole and see how high they can get the totem pole. So that'd probably be fun to watch. I'm sure it'd be.
I'm just behind him, being like,
Did y'all let him talk to the priest?
of course.
What kind of babysitters are y'all?
Not.
Not.
I love when
I'm
Corvus
responsible
tells
for
stories.
raising
It's
a
amazing.
garlic.
Okay, so Tremlet hired both of y'all, so he's the babysitter.
Not
I
a
wanna point this
babysitter.
out, big brother.
Not a
You
babysitter.
are their employer.
I mean,
Hey,
technically
I
they
am
are
very
employed
successfully raising this very polite garlic.
by.
Clearly, I know
You're
what I'm doing.
you're doing a great job of raising that garlic. That's the
guiding
cutest
us.
garlic I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Technically-
I guide us to the tower. We got all the way up to the tower. We slide out the top of it. That was fun, right? It's like a big old slide, It's like an amusement park. Or
You
something.
hear this, right, Tremlet?
I was awake for that. That was fun.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah.
You let him talk to the priest, the guy who sleeps in the woods every day.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to be out in nature.
Why, brother?
I-
I thought you were the smart one.
Hey,
You're supposed to be smart.
there
There is
is-
the funny one.
there is no one that can get more information out of a person than Corvus.
I'm a people person. Everybody loves me. I got a trustworthy face. I don't know what to tell you.
So, what happened to the other guy that you hired to talk to people? Because it wasn't him. You hired him to shoot
I did hire a guy to talk to people, and
Oh yeah, the dead one. Wonder what did happen to him.
he's
I didn't even see him leave.
He was hungry.
I don't remember
Hungry,
that.
I mean, there was
Of the
breakfast.
group.
Well,
He had indigestion. Okay.
That's
so
been very bad.
so is he still
indigestion.
on the toilet?
I don't look. All I got was a letter that said bye. Apparently, he quit without notice.
Oh, he quit. Okay.
Yeah.
That explains a lot. You should have told me that. I would have braved the church for you.
Apparently, he quit. I don't know
Yeah,
what to
there
tell
was
you.
no need.
Maybe
I
mom
handled it.
called and had another job for him. I don't know.
Wait, who quit?
Okay.
Called?
Pigeon.
What do you mean? Pigeoned?
Maybe she pigeoned. I don't know.
Maybe you pigeoned it. Man, that's one badass pigeon. What do y'all train those things with?
Most.
I wonder if an Absalom pigeon can fly faster than a non-Absalom pigeon. When's the next time we're going to Absalom or Lathiel?
I don't know. We know the next time we're going to Absalom.
Who?
What the hell is
Why are you
Absalom?
bringing up Absalom?
Weird.
Well, we were just
You
having a
talking about what?
conversation about it, weren't we?
No, we weren't.
No.
Oh. Anyway, I remember we were supposed to be hitting a stump.
This dude is talking to himself about Absalom, and I'm the crazy one. Okay, because I found out about a genie priest. Today, okay, I tell you what. Today,
You
it's
you
not
went
even
to the
9.
god of bankers.
It's not even 9 o'clock.
I'm not
The-
even a big
this-
religious person, and that's not who
the-
I'd go to about a demon.
Okay, look, that's all well and dandy, but it's like not even 9 a.m. and I've done more today than you're going to do all week. So, just go.
That is true.
Talk to yourself about Absalom and drink your wine, and I go talk about the genie priest and find out where we go to. Okay, you
So,
leave it to all
you said you were half genie.
I think so, yeah.
So if I rub your head, do I get like 1.5 wishes?
That's racist, Halathiel.
No, there's
Is it?
this
You
you
just
can
asked
rub
that.
something. My head is not among them, so you get in the mood to rub something. I got something you can rub, Mike.
Do I still get the 1.5 wishes?
Is it the
Or you
chocolate?
get something. It depends what you wish for. It only grants one kind of wish.
I think I've heard of this sort of artwork. There's a guy in
Abstract?
Absalom that paints it.
Absalom. Right. We were talking about Absalom.
No, we
Yeah,
weren't.
Absolutely.
You just mentioned it.
This is the first time.
Yeah. So when are we going back to Absalom?
We've never been to Absalom, no.
I'm pretty sure I've been once.
Well, we have not collectively.
We go to Stumptown next.
We need to
All
settle
right. Let's go
things.
stomp.
We need to settle things in the Sword Coast. What is this? The Sword Coast? What is this?
This is the Sward Lands.
The Sword
Sword
Lands.
Lands.
The Sword Lands first.
No, Sward.
Sward.
Get this
There's that
slip-
A.
The Sward.
That's S words, Mr. Connery.
So
Sword.
Tremlet,
We need to handle things in the Sword Lands first.
have you ever wanted to swallow swads?
Swads?
Whose wads are you
I'm
swallowing?
not,
Swads.
never been a distinct desire of mine. I
Swad
can
swallower?
say swad swallower.
Swad swallower.
So Anthony is talking to himself, and Trimlet thinks we're in a different universe. Okay, so we're off to a great start today. So
I'm sorry. What is happening?
I don't know. Woke up cursed.
It's gone off the rails.
So we were going to Stump.
yeah, we go to Stump. I told you we go to Stump. I don't know why you don't just trust old Corvus. He's the only one of you with his head screwed on straight today. Except for me, she doing
How
just
about
fine.
we stop in the at the crossroads first?
Sure.
I thought
So
we
we're
had
gonna
to
get the
go
horses.
to the crossroads to get to Turpin Row so that we can go to the Stump Festival.
I mean, technically we can go by boat, but
We're on land.
We're gonna hop on boat.
I point
We're
at
all
the
gonna
I
go.
point at the horse.
The
Just-
We don't all sit on boat.
I go by boat. Everyone else go by whatever it is you name your crappy, inferior horses.
Cusco is an emperor. Okay.
That's copyrighted. You gotta
Cusco
name
packs
something
around
else.
landmines.
So I know where to shoot if I need to get rid of Trimlet. Got you.
Yeah, the saddlebags. Granted, I've seen Tremlet explode before, and he doesn't seem that phased.
It really doesn't hurt. I mean, it hurts y'all. I don't know. It doesn't bother me. I don't know why.
I don't know. I've got this weird new appetite for fire. So it kind of depends.
Uh,
Are you going through something?
It's a metamorphosis. I'm gonna become a butterfly.
Innocence.
Yes, in a sense.
In a sense of what?
Innocent? Are you? Were you? Nobody said you were guilty.
No, I'm not guilty.
Well, you said
No
innocent.
one's proven it anyway.
Help.
Let's just go to. I go to the crossroads on the boat now. I don't know what even is going on with this guy anymore. To be honest with you, I'm not even sure he's talking to us right now. So I'm just
Of
gonna
course
get
I'm
lost.
talking to you.
That's not. The jury is still out on that one. We see. I'm not convinced.
Palacio, you're playing music. Nobody knows what's
I would
going
like to pick up one more
I'm
thing
always playing
before we
music.
leave town.
on. No,
Okay,
Yeah.
A buckler.
And I
Not as
pull out my
important.
loot.
absolutely.
That's it.
Easy enough.
I just want a stock standard, run of the mill
Your butthole soundtrack.
buckler.
Nothing's coming out of my butthole.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I can put it right up to your ear and it won't change volume.
No. But where's it coming from?
I have no idea. I woke up and it was playing. And it just hadn't gone away yet.
Should you maybe get that checked?
Was he gonna
What,
go to
the
the
priest
doctor
of
and tell
banking?
him
I'm
he's got that
basically a
musical
doctor.
butthole?
I don't think a doctor's gonna fix musical, unembodied music following me around.
It's disembodied.
It's a curse.
Well, actually, it's disembodied.
How do you know it's a curse?
It's gotta be. I'm Halathiel. Shit
Let's
happens.
go on an adventure.
Random spears just spawn and fly at me. Having to deal with plagues, running into fire leopards and blood corrupted wolves. I mean, weird
Those are-
shit
those are your
happens to me.
pets.
I have
You didn't
after
mention
the
me.
fact.
Alethea, why don't you mention me? I see how it is.
Orvis
Just wait.
broke.
Just wait till y'all start traveling. I got some music for
He
y'all.
broke himself.
I think he froze here. I poke him in the forehead.
Who?
Let's go to Stump.
We go to crossroads first, because
Crossroads. Crossroads
go
is
to
fine.
Crossroads.
Anywhere but here. I'm getting
You have to
all
be
my
careful with the crossroads, though. That's where people go to make deals with demons and such. So we got to watch our step there.
That's
around
at the
there.
farm, so they can't be at the crossroads.
That's right. They're at the farm. Left them there.
Yeah.
So horses. Hop on my horse. To Crossroads.
Right, Odin.
Music changes.
You know what? This curse isn't really that bad. I'm really digging this.
Remember that I shoot?
I'll say it starts off pretty peppy. For me, I just hear the Mighty Python, the Holy Grail. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da, bum, bum, ba-da, bum, bum. Like that is what I hear when you are traveling.
You're the DM, so that's what it is.
Somebody in the background with coconuts.
Yeah.
Click, 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 click.
Funny enough, that's what starts happening. But the coconuts are much louder than the music.
Oh my god.
So, Trimlet, I just say you take an insurance policy out on him. Maybe, hunting accidents happen in the wild. Just food for thought.
I do like food.
We need the cat.
Don't we all?
We need the cat, okay?
Oh, that reminds me. Come here, Boris, and I open my hands up. And I tuck him in my pet cache.
Without the cat, we can do nothing.
Halathiel just ate the cat.
He's gone. Kill him. No. Brother,
Ironically, if you kill me, the cat comes back.
where's Boris?
Oh, he's in my pet cache.
Is it like a prison wallet or no?
Well, it's more like a timey-wimey, spacey, wacy bubble where he gets all the food and water he wants. And he's in a nice, comfortable
And
safe
scratches.
space.
He also gets scratches.
He doesn't technically get scratches until I take him out.
No,
But
he
I'll
gets
make sure to
scratches
give
in
him-
here.
Okay, DM says he gets scratches. He gets scratches.
Who
Nice
are you
scratchy
talking
post.
to?
DM will make special rules for cat.
No, I mean, Boris also gets scratches too. Like they play with each other. It's really fun.
Wait, are you DM or you're the voice in my head?
It's in the voice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so he
Who
gets
are you?
scratches too.
Okay, well, I'm glad you got that argument sorted out with yourself. Trimlet, your brother is clearly off
No,
of
I
his
was
rocker.
talking to Trimlet.
Yeah. He's okay. He's fine. Okay. He's
Are you sure
always.
that's medication that maybe he's not taking, or
As y'all look over, I'm currently knocking a cork out of a big bottle of wine and just knocking it back.
maybe some medication he shouldn't be taking? With that, I'm not the doctor here, but
Look, the man's been through a lot over the past few years, okay? So he might have a few. He's always been a bit quirky. He might have a few extra quirks. It's fine, I'm sure.
I never got debriefed.
Debriefed.
Yeah,
About what?
trauma.
Oh.
Things I've seen.
I've seen some things.
I
back
got
in
debriefed once.
back in
That was a
Plague
fun
Stone,
night.
man.
Back in Plague Stone, man. It was
There's-
war.
It was war.
All right, Trimlet, lead on to your precious crossroads.
I thought you were the navigator. Who's
You
the
know where to go
navigator?
with the crossroads. We already been to the crossroads.
You have.
Yeah.
We haven't been to the crossroads.
Yeah, we have.
No, you haven't.
We have not. And you have the
Map.
map. Can I
Okay,
borrow the
you're
map?
the navigator.
You want me to use?
No.
I'll use
no,
the map.
I am the.
You
No,
can-
no.
I don't
no,
mind.
No, I am the map guy.
I will
okay?
take
I am
care
the
of it. Hand me the
Well, you
map.
should not. Well, look, we've been into like 16 towns since we've been here. You could have picked up a map in any one of them. But no, the only person who think to get a map is old Corvus.
Your sense of direction's so good you don't even need that map. Why don't you let me use it?
Be that as it may, I think I ain't gonna do it.
So, what direction are we going?
South, probably.
Sail on.
South it is. Let's go.
That's probably west. I don't know. Let me look at my map real quick, and then I go whatever direction the crossroads are.
Y'all need to head
East.
pretty much east.
It's east. I know it's east, but I'm listening to the navigator go south, which is going to lead us to a graveyard that I
No,
don't
I
want to
said
be in.
south eventually. See, this is what I'm talking about. You're a small picture kind of guy. I'm a big picture. I say we go south eventually, but first we go east, okay? You got to hold
Set
your
sail, Corvus.
So when do we go west?
That's
one day.
later.
That's at the end of the trip when we go back to sail off this crap hole of an island. So that's also big picture. I'm working on a whole nother level here. I'm playing, like I'm like in 3 dimensions. You're in 2. He's fine.
Corvus is over here playing 4D chess.
That's right. It's fine. I'm on a whole nother level over here.
So,
We go east.
as y'all go and travel east, it's about a 20-mile journey to get there. Are y'all in a hurry or anything, or y'all just kind of?
I'm in no hurry. I
I
mean,
feel like we're just making a trek.
Okay.
Yeah, just traveling.
So y'all travel. It's pretty much along the Hasana River. Almost all the time. It's always very close by. Pardon me. Y'all stop, y'all get some lunch about halfway there. Y'all set back off. It's about kind of getting later into the afternoon. For y'all, who's in the lead? Is Corvus in the lead? I'm assuming.
I would assume.
supposed to be
either him or me. If he's in the lead, then I'm right behind him.
Okay.
I'm in the lead, but I'd be pretty paranoid about land sharks at this point.
Yeah.
Fair.
I'm gonna be pretty observant.
As a declaration, I'll go ahead and say, I'm pretty sure that we're okay. So we were spooked enough from the land sharks that at this point he's navigating, but we are prepared that if we come into danger, for him to drop back and me take point.
Well, I want to. We're following a road, right?
Yeah.
It should be wide enough for 2 horses.
Oh yeah,
Is it
no,
sure
like
it's
it's
there?
wide.
So
Like pretty much,
just
if
have-
the road's empty, it's actually like 3 wide,
then put
comfortably.
Trimmet and Corvus paired, and then me and Mia right behind them, which should be a square.
Sounds good. I like that.
An elongated square, I'd like to be about 10 feet behind them.
I mean, horses poop, so yes. While walking.
Boots don't though.
Yeah. So once again, as long as there's like another car or nothing like that's passing, it is easily 3 wide, pretty much 3 horses wide. So as y'all go, travel once again. It's getting kind of late. It's later afternoon. Like the sun's not setting by no means, but it's just getting later. Y'all know y'all are also like maybe about 5 more miles from town, or from the crossroad. Y'all would make it pretty much right around dusk. So, I shall go and proceed on. A curve in the trail reveals a gruesome scene. The grass at the side of the trail is sodden with pooled blood, and an emaciated.
Emacipated?
Emaciated. Thank you. Sorry, it's been a while since I've had to use DM words. Figure is pinned to a nearby tree trunk with a heavy iron spike. Small goat-like horns protrude from the corpse's forehead, and its lower body is a pair of furry legs that end in cloven hooves. The blood on the figure descends both from the deadly wound in his chest and from his mouth and nose. The scene here is at least several hours old, and the air is thick with the scent of blood.
So, based on my muse, should I be able to identify this creature?
Yes,
Is there a picture on this thing?
there is.
I guess I can't see it where I'm currently located.
Apparently not. Apparently there's a tree. Sorry. Hold on. Okay, there you go. There it is.
Yep, there she be. I'm probably gonna fly into a rage. I'm temporary barbarian.
I see a stump. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. There
Oh
she be
my.
right there.
Except for our party is flip flop.
Yeah. Well, I was getting a view of it.
Yeah.
I was looking at the wrong stump and couldn't figure out why I couldn't see anything.
Can you drop me Cersei's right behind us?
Yes.
All right, paint me a word picture. What's the surroundings look like around us? I mean, on the map, obviously, I can see the nearby, but like, is this like we're going through fields or?
It's pretty much a mixed field. There is some trees. It's off map, but there are some trees relatively nearby.
So how are my sight lines, blind spots, stuff like that?
Not really. Like there's a few like, if you were unmounted, it would probably provide more just because these bushes are pretty tall. Like they wouldn't like obscure your shot or mess up your shot or anything, but it would probably make it hard to like get a good bead on something if it was like pretty much the size of the bush or smaller. So like 3 feet or smaller.
So this thing is like, it's the thing I'm looking at is definitely something dead nailed to a tree.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'm looking for enemies around us. That's top priority. Because I'm going to try to do a quick scan and see if there's anybody that's like.
I'm going to check for signs of life.
I am heading that way to investigate.
All right.
I am not comfortable with this thing, so I am following Broham.
I'm not moving anywhere until I do a scan.
Of course, puppy comes with.
Nothing that you see, even with the height advantage of being on horseback. Nothing jumps out at you.
All right, I'm going to chill right where I'm at, but I'm going to go ahead and take my rifle out and just be Overwatch. Scanning
I was about to say the same thing. To be fair, I'm not actually focused because he's going in to look at it. I'm not actually focused on them. I'm more so focused on our surroundings, and I have my sword currently in one hand with my buckler raised.
Okay. Alrighty.
All right. Looking at this, I can identify that this is a satyr.
Yes. Honestly, you don't even have to give a check. This is a satyr.
Male or female?
Female.
So, Tremlet, when you even remotely look at me, I am trembling with rage.
I'll simply just put a hand on his shoulder. That's it. Just more of a, not a more of like a just kind of a reassuring, I guess, trying to at least provide some comfort.
Yeah.
Like,
I want to find who did this, and I want to rip them apart.
I'm looking for signs of life and cause of death.
All right. Even medicine check's not even needed. This satyr is dead. Just flat out dead. If you would like to give me a medicine check.
I would. Well, that's a shit roll. But a 22.
So with that, it's very easy to determine that the satyr bled to death. That, like, it seems like a very obvious answer. The part.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What was your question?
I was gonna say, like, from the things that have impaled him.
Yeah, like from the iron spike that is in him.
Okay.
Her.
Sorry, her. But the thing is a bit odd, but you're not sure, is that one of the nose, like one of the nostrils, is whiter.
Can I look in it?
You may do another medicine check. I am increasing the DC.
Before you make the medicine check, please allow me to just look at my character sheet.
Okay.
And since I am looking, do I recognize this particular satyr?
No.
Okay.
And
now that you've like calmed down and kind of like looked, no, you do not recognize her.
Oh, I still want to kill somebody.
Yeah.
I have nothing. Continue, Mia.
So yeah, you say one of the nostrils is wider. I'm like,
Yes.
This is Mia in character, like trying to look into it to figure out why it's wider. Don't roll a 2. A 4 and a 6 isn't much better.
So as you go and look, you do see what you could really only describe as like bits of brain matter.
In the nostril?
Yes, and it appears that some kind of instrument was shoved up the satyr's nose before it bled out.
Mia says out loud, she says, "What in the name of all of the gods is this? Is this I'm assuming this is nothing I've seen or heard of ever."
Probably not.
Are there any other wounds on the body?
You do see like a few like
Defensive wounds?
let's see. Yeah, it does have some defensive wounds. Like it does have like it was able to like scratch what ever assailed it, but lost.
I will ask Trimlet and Halathiel. Are either of you aware of a practice by which an instrument is shoved into the nostril, twizzled the brain about, and then yanked back out?
What kind of,
Fortunately, I'm not familiar with any kind of medicinal implement such as that.
would
My
there
my training's only from like field.
would there be any other kind of check that could go with that besides medicine there, Mister?
I am looking.
I might could identify a instrument that would be used in that process if it is any kind of crafted device. Other than that,
Um,
if it is a religious thing, perhaps
society would be.
I could do society. I'll give it a shot on society. Trying to decide if I would be willing to take 10 minutes to ponder on this, but I don't feel like I would in this situation. So,
No idea. Nothing even
our rolls are fire!
crosses your mind.
Fucking
Right?
fire!
Side note: the background music's pretty ominous at this point.
Huh.
Can
Well,
everyone give me a perception check?
yes.
Perception,
I feel that.
not my strong suit.
I feel that we should at least give this creature some decency, a burial, or
We will.
at least remove it from this spike.
We will.
The spike, is it like a spear?
No, it's just a iron spike. But I mean, like as like you're about halfway through that, you and Tremlet both hear. Actually, Halathiel, you can give me and possibly Corvus. Give me a sec. No, just Halathiel. Sorry, I need to read like one more, like two more words. Because I know you would have picked this one over it. You could give me perception or performance.
I would definitely would have picked the
Yeah.
performance.
Much better. You also hear it.
Good God,
Because I can
guess
pick
so.
that tune out.
He can hear a leaf.
So y'all hear what sounds like singing, but not this a pretty song or an alluring song. This is like there's a weight to it. Like there's just this presence that makes it just feel uncomfortable.
I vibe
But-
with it.
But
Word.
y'all are able. It's coming from the woods and it's coming closer.
North,
It's,
south, east, or west?
West.
Okay.
Or well, in this case, I'm going to say north, just so that way I can actually put it on the map
Okay.
whenever it happens.
Can I pull my lute out and start strumming to the beat?
Well, you hear the words because once again, it's singing, but there's no beat to it. There's no rhythm, and it's more singing a warning. It's saying, "Go away. I'm coming. You shouldn't look. No peeking. Turn your head. Go away. Don't look at me." And it's over, and it's getting louder.
I'm gonna turn away from it and walk away.
So to be clear, who heard this?
Pretty much everyone but you. But I'm sure everyone's at least looking in that direction. And and before it actually comes out, you do hear it.
Let's go. You don't want to be involved in this.
But pretty much y'all do have like a few like moments if y'all want to respond. But once again, y'all would have to kind of tag Corvus in because he's not over here.
I will say, Corvus, what do you see?
I don't
Give me another-
see anything.
I was like, give me another check. Now you hear it. You don't see anything yet. You just hear it.
So you said it's north of where I'm at?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much where the trees are.
So this is coming from a tree line that's
Yes.
obscured by like foliage and whatnot.
Correct.
Okay. Then I would. Is everybody's horses over here with me?
I've been leading mine.
Mine's with you.
Mine's also with you.
Okay. Well, I would first shout back that nothing yet, but
I wouldn't.
something's coming.
I wouldn't
We need
look.
to leave.
I wouldn't look.
Okay, I would go. So it's coming from. I need to like. I'm in a bad spot, obviously. So I'm gonna not stay where I'm at. I would. So how far out do I feel like this is?
Y'all feel like it's probably about by the time it would break the tree line and have like a clear line of sight on y'all, because once the trees won't be in the way either. I would say, let's see. About 80. Let's see. Let me just measure it, just because you're the closest, Corvus. Yeah, about 75, 80 feet.
Okay. So nearby me, are there any like? So in this immediate area, these trees are what are these stumps cut off, or are those actual trees?
Oh, I said those are just cutoffs, but these bushes are big and very thick, to where y'all could hide in. Like all the bushes all around.
Okay. Well, I would ride
question.
my horse toward them to regroup
Okay.
first. And I would try to bring, if I can grab the leads for everyone else's horses and bring them their horses also, if I would have time to do that.
Yeah, I'll allow that. Yeah. Y'all have pretty very like tame, very domesticated horses, so you're not like going very far. So
Think
So
blood.
DM,
yes,
from the fact that I've spent the majority of my life chasing after this particular fawn that's my muse, and observing the lore of the Fae, would I recognize this as being something?
you can give me a nature check.
I will do what I can.
Bard.
Bard.
You do not.
I'm still gonna feel that we need to just GTFO.
As I'm,
We got a dead face sitting right here, and some singing coming. I feel like their warning is just, and I'm gonna get the hell out of here.
We can't just leave this.
Yes, we can, because if the Fae get pissed, I'm not getting in the crossfire of that.
Well, I mean, if it's a nature check, then I mean, Mia would get a like just to know what's going on. If that was what the nature check was for, if it's something to do with this particular species, or
Yeah, if she wants to take a shot at it, she can. But
like if we're impeding on something that is precious to this creature, you know, or if it's something more malice, you know.
this seems ritualistic to me. So
Right. That's
I mean,
why for me, I'm
now
like,
that I'm closer. I'm seeing the thing like this is my first up look at the stump combined with the creepy voice in the woods. Like, is there a check that I might know anything about? Outdoorsy. My guys spent a lot of time in the woods. Mostly not the dead satyr. I don't even know what a satyr is. I'm not sure Corvus has ever met one. But the singing in the woods about the monster specifically. Would anything jump out about that?
Once again, nature check.
Okay.
No idea.
Doo-doo roll.
Let's see. Here we are. Let's
I mean, this seems like something we need to not walk away from because
It feels like oh,
we're gonna be on this road again.
All,
We leave
all
a
I can say, guys,
wondering-
is I'm not fighting Faye at
I'm
all.
not trying to fight anyone. I mean,
They
we
are
can
telling
hide
us to leave and to not look. So I'm going to leave, and I'm not going to look.
How do we turn away? This is an atrocity.
Also, weren't you just saying that we should hunt down and kill the person responsible? Maybe the creepy singing in the woods.
And the creepy singing might be coming for retribution. I don't want to be in the way of it if it is.
Maybe we hide in a bush and just don't interfere and see what happens.
That's a plan I like. I like that plan.
I'll be on the other side of town, hiding in that bush.
I'm gonna be in a bush with Corvus.
Take my horse with you. I'm gonna hide in the bush with Mia. We see what's up.
Yeah, I mean, we can't leave this.
Bernard, what's your thoughts? I mean, we traveled this road, leaving a roaming, singing monster in the woods that's impaling things to tree stumps. Seemed like something that could come back and bite us in the ass later.
I don't have any knowledge of what is going on here. Me personally, I would like to also hide in the bush just for in case this is a deception from the person who caused this, and I will gather divine retribution. However, I agree with hiding in the bush because I don't want to impede if this is a Fae.
Like, if it's Fae matters, absolutely
Matters.
let them handle their
So
shit.
if the Fae burns down this town out here, are you going to interfere?
Myself?
If they're burning down the town, maybe, I don't know.
Myself?
I'm not.
I'm not. Unless,
yeah, it depends
you
on
know,
the circumstance. Who is responsible? One person
Yeah.
in the town killed the goat person? Or
I mean, if
Well,
they,
everybody.
it wasn't a tree spirit because it's a big piece of metal in its chest.
oh, we don't
Need
have
some
time to talk
torture.
here.
Don't. I'm
that's
ready
true.
to go.
I'm getting in a
I get in
bush.
the bush.
Okay.
Bush.
I'm
Bush,
leaving.
bush. You're
Yeah.
leaving.
Yes.
Bush.
Halatio, how far are you going?
To the other side of the crossroads.
Okay, so you're just making it to the crossroads. You're not at the crossroads yet.
Oh, okay.
Y'all still got about 5 miles to the crossroads.
I'll go about a mile down the road.
Okay.
And make a small camp.
Okay.
And if
So
I hear
y'all three.
singing, I'm going to pack up and keep going.
Okay. So y'all three, please give me
Bush.
self checks.
Fuck.
Which means they don't take the neg 4 because I'm not there.
As a group stealth check, there are rules for group rolls, Vam. I hope you studied them. Because I need help.
I'm sorry. In my head, I just had me and Corvus. Nope, you're too loud. Go to another bush. Get your own bush, Trimlet. You're loud.
I need help. Yeah, here we go. This is gonna be fun. Wasn't a one.
What bush are y'all hiding?
What bush is big enough for 3?
Probably the one directly behind the satyr.
Well, that's my bush.
I was gonna hide
I'm
behind that bush,
separating.
and I fell behind this log over here.
With his feet just sticking up.
Yeah.
Y'all are hiding in the bush. I'm just kind of moving y'all there just for the sake of it.
Science is interesting, and if you don't agree, you can fuck off.
So, y'all
I'm just
three
kind of
see-
hanging here so I can at least watch what's going on.
Yeah. At least. So, Halatio, you do not see this. The other 3 do. as it goes, the singing gets louder and still constant, almost still kind of doing the same. Apparently, that one bush in particular that I was on was a wall. Still singing, still doing its song.
The fuck is that?
But what y'all see is almost like a humanoid that has been flayed with more fingers and like their toes are in a weird. Me as a DM, and I cannot stress this enough, that the picture that y'all see does not do it justice. I cannot find in human words to actually describe what you are seeing.
I
And
don't
it
see a
is
picture.
covering its face.
Am I supposed to see a picture? I don't see a picture.
It's up here.
Let me move out here so I can see. I'm still in the bush. I just want to see
Yeah.
what's going on. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you'll have to zoom in.
That's a
Okay.
creature.
But the one distinguishing feature that you see is this burning red eye that seems to be looking everywhere. And as it goes and keeps going, its singing stops for a moment as it notices the body. It then almost runs over there. And now you'll see it. Y'all see a very clear image of this thing. First off, I need y'all three to give me fortitude saves.
Oh, Tremlet.
Oh, buddy.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my hero point that Argentum Lobo was so kind to see this shit coming, because my rolls are fucking hot garbage.
You've inherited
Okay.
Gamma's rules.
And does this include? Is this a possibility of sound? Is sound part of this save?
Sound is not part of this.
Okay.
This is purely visual.
I will-
So
I'll take
that.
I'll take the 32.
Mia, you're the only one who failed.
Oh, okay.
This creature almost saps your very life out of you just seeing and in your mind trying to comprehend what it is you are looking at. You are doomed one.
Oh
God.
shit.
Doomed?
Also,
Doomed.
this is a bit of an interjection, and I'm sorry, but I just actually noticed the lump of garlic on your hat, and I am
Yeah.
the most pleased I've ever been.
I know Grady did such a good job on that, right?
Yeah, that's Allie.
I am so pleased with that art.
Yeah.
Thank you, Grady.
I now need everyone to give me a will save, except for Malathi.
What the fuck does Doom do?
Doom makes it essentially, it counts as a wounded.
I'll reroll, man. That was shit. Yeah, still shit. But
You know how when you get wounded,
that's better.
wounded 3, you're dead. Doom counts as a wounded.
I see. So at wounded 2, I die.
Yes.
Yes.
I see.
Any combination of doom and wound that equals 3, you're dead.
All right, so Tremlet passed, Corvette passed, Mia failed.
Or Mia.
Corvus and Tremlet. Y'all are frightened one.
For passing. That's
For
great.
passing.
That's great. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I think my brother made the right call.
Mia,
Should have went with that guy.
you are frightened too.
I cannot remember how to get to the. There it is.
Oh,
I got it. I found it. You did it before I could do it? No, you haven't done it yet.
No, I
got
haven't done it.
You haven't done it yet. I'm close. There it is.
As y'all almost all pretty much cover y'all's mouths to hold in the gasp that just your body naturally does upon seeing this. But then you see, as this thing's looking at the satyr, it starts crying or mourning in some way. Like it's making the sounds, but with its face just constantly covered, you don't know if it's actually crying or not. And then it just lets out this horrendous wail. Very similar to what Halathiel did, of just rage. You then go watch this thing pull out the spike.
I ain't watching
Now-
shit. I'm done. My eyes are closed.
Oh, okay.
I don't see me closing my eyes for this.
You can.
Corvus?
I'm done.
Okay. Corvus, do you
Glad
close
that
your
you've
eyes?
been done.
Oh, I still got my eyes open and my rifle still up.
I'm waiting.
Oh.
Look, I've got a hand on each of them, and if something, and that way, if something happens, I can react. But as of right now, I am done. Eyes closed to the ground. I wouldn't. To be fair, that was my plan to begin with. I wasn't gonna look at it, but I didn't state it, so fuck it. But
So y'all two see this creature pull the iron spike out of the satyr. Throw it just out of the way. And then it goes and pretty much picks it up with one arm and puts it over its shoulder while still covering its face. And then it picks its song back up. But it's a bit quieter now and even more somber as it very slowly walks back to the woods.
Rufus, what the fuck was that?
I think it's like a fake Grim Reaper. Huh? It's a little above my pay grade.
Do I have any idea or means of identifying what the hell I just
You can
witnessed?
give me a nature check now that you've seen it. And the frightened condition does fade off. Once you are no longer able to hear it anymore.
And nature.
if I crit failed, would I have been doomed too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with them shitty stealth rolls, it wasn't aware of us, or it didn't care.
It was more distracted by the body. Y'all actually failed. But none of y'all crit failed. So.
Even Trimlet's 3.
Well, no. The 3 did crit fail.
The 3 crit.
But it was
Okay,
a group.
so essentially, as a group stealth, you have a balance of successes and failures and crit failures. So, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, if y'all were just hiding from this thing, y'all would have seen every single one of y'all. But I put circumstance into it, and it saw the body first, and that's what drew its attention.
Is it gone? Still
Yeah, I
eyes
think you're good.
closed.
Yeah, you're good,
I'm-
boss. You're
I'm
good.
assuming I have no idea what that was.
I will say, just because you rolled the highest, you know the name of it, and you've only heard like very, very faint tales of it. So much so you can't even recall any actual information about it. I'm trying to think of how to pronounce that.
La Luna.
A Bugul space Noz.
BEG,
Bug.
like a bugle knock.
Bugul space Noz.
A Pugilaws.
A bugle nose, yeah.
Bugle nose.
And apparently it's got to be French because that's how I said it. A bugle nose.
A bugle nose.
A bugle nose. I don't know.
I
It's
just
canon
know.
now.
It was very, very
It
posh.
was bugle
Very.
and it had the
The
nose.
bugle
Bugle
nose.
nose.
It's a bugle nose. It does the things with the fair when they pass. You know, the bugle nose.
With his eyeball, yeah.
The eyeball. You have the hand across the.
Les yeux rouges, yeah, yeah.
Sorry to any and all French people who are watching it for being very offended. Apologize.
We deeply apologize for your
Hey,
viewing discomfort.
No, that wasn't towards you, baby.
my red eyes were grammatically correct.
If you were offended by that, just wait. There's more.
Hang
Just
So it
subscribe
seemed
to our
like a-
after show.
It's like a fake corridor, right?
No, all she knows is the name. I mean, we're about to make up all sorts of rumors for this shit. So
So
I
would
just
like
saw
to-
the Fey Grim Reaper. Okay, I just saw it. I saw it with my own four fucking eyeballs. I saw it. Okay.
So the Saiyan's gone completely, right?
It went back into the woods.
Okay.
And eventually, like, the scene just faded and faded and faded till it did go away.
Okay. Well, I don't really see any reason to confront it or chase after it. We don't even know who the little goat person was, so that would gain us nothing. I would like to have a look around the body and see if I see any like tracks or
You mean where the
Also,
body
like-
used to be?
maybe pick up a trail of like where it came from or anything like that. Any tracks that lead away, bloody footprints or anything like that lead away from it or anything.
Okay, give me a survival check.
And I would also like to take a closer look at the spike that it was impaled with.
Okay. Crafting.
I'm going to take down Allie and have a firm discussion with Allie about what we just witnessed.
Okay.
I'm making a fire. I'm convinced I'll never see those three again.
It's over.
Corbin,
Those fools.
you see its footprints, the creature that just left. The road itself, nothing really is very well traveled, and it is a bit hard packed. So nothing really stands out like those track wise. And just because this is a kind of a main road, discerning like individual footprints. The only reason you can make out this creature is because of how fresh they.
Well, I see no reason to track the creature, so we
And
move on to the crossroads. Yeah.
and Tremlet is just it's an iron spike. Like
Are there
it's not
any?
exceptionally made or anything. It's just
What I'm looking for, what I'm specifically looking for, is identifying markings. If not so much like it could be a crafter's, like most crafters have
Signature, insignia.
as insignia or signature or little like an artist signs their work. They usually have something. They might have something that they kind of signify that they made it, or perhaps the method in which it was crafted. Anything that could lead me in a direction of where it came from, like possibly who crafted it, who might have used it in anything in that. And it doesn't have to give me any information now. It's more of a mental note. It's more of a, I want, like, if I see these kinds of, like, I'd like to register it to where if I see this specific style of work again, I could identify it.
I got you. So pretty much, the thing that's remarkable about it is how unremarkable it is. Like, this is possibly like a super, like, almost mass produced item. Because now that you're looking at it, especially now that you're seeing the full length of it, it's a tent spike.
Gross.
Like just a metal long tent spike that you have used multiple times during your travel. So, like, it could have came from anywhere, but you can also see where it could very easily be stolen because they're just. How many times have you lost a tent spike?
Me, never.
Well, yeah, you, but one thing, but people have, or someone leaves a backpack and the backpack goes missing. But so that's kind of the thing, is that it's so unremarkable. But at that point, it now seems like a weapon of convenience than an actual, like, I'm going to kill this thing with a tent spike.
How
I found a tent spike.
how long is it?
About a foot and a half.
A foot and a half?
Yeah.
I'll stow it in the backpack.
On second thought, so I found the monster's tracks, right?
Yes.
I'm actually going to track the monster for a little piece, up above, and not so much looking for the monster, but I'm going to follow its trail and see if, as he threw the body up on, or she, whatever the hell that thing was, put the body up on its shoulder, that maybe as it was walking away, I want to see if anything fell off of the body, because we didn't check its belongings or anything, so maybe something fell off while it was walking, so I'm going to just track it a little piece up here. I'll tell them I'll be right back, and I'm just going to kind of follow the trail for a moment. If I hear singing, I'm just going to turn around and walk away.
All right. You go and you get a little ways into the wood line, maybe like 50 feet. And you just pretty much follow the monster's tracks easy enough, but nothing like fell out or anything like that.
Okay, gotcha.
Side note: satyrs don't wear pants. No pockets.
I didn't have a vest or a backpack or anything. I didn't get to check its belongings.
They don't wear nothing. They're nature beasties, but I'm not there to explain it, so I'll
got a
tell you about
prison
it when I realize you're alive.
They got a prison wallet, though. Maybe something fell out of the prison wallet. I don't know. Never hurts to be thorough.
What kind of creatures do you take them for? We're gonna have this conversation when I meet you.
All right, I'll return and then move on to the crossroads then. I guess we're done here. I don't see anything.
All right.
Sorry, I was talking with chat. Yeah, I'm going to the crossroads.
All right.
I'm with them.
I'm assuming Mia's going to be coming with him because it is pitch black in her camera right now.
And you're gonna hear me before you see me.
You're hearing something that sounds like, "Oh, brave Sir Robin," something like that.
No words, just the beat.
just the music part though.
All right,
Sitting like right off the side of the road, little fire, and I'm twiddling with a piece of wood. My horse is sitting there.
Sorry. Let me get to you whenever you. You just went a mile up the road, huh?
Yeah, I didn't go far.
Okay. So it wasn't not a lot of time passed. Maybe it was like 30 minutes, probably total. So you're really just kind of getting the fire like going.
Yep.
And you see them approaching.
Y'all lived. Kind of surprised.
Well, of course we lived. I'm a professional. Professionals don't die.
I'm pretty sure I met well, I didn't meet a couple. I've seen a couple of like gravestones of professionals.
It was a traveling bard, by the way. That's what came out of the woods. Hate you missed it. She was quite a looker.
Judging by the complexion of Mia, I don't think so.
She just being dramatic.
You're the dramatic one.
We saw a snake on the road on the way back. Freaked her out.
Well,
Well, it's a shame because if she had some afflictions, I might be able to help her. But if it was just a snake, it was just a snake.
well, brother,
Yeah,
it's
I've heard about that.
it seems that your fawn, that
Satyr.
the murdered satyr was taken away by the Grim Reaper of the Fae. And yeah, I did recover and investigate the spike. The spike. It's more of like a tent post. It seems like a crime of convenience or passion. I'm not sure, but
Well, when we get to Crossroads, I'd like to investigate some. Mia, you look pale. Are you okay?
No,
no. I did say we saw the Grim Reaper, right? I did mention
Well,
that.
I mean, seeing the Grim Reaper and still being alive sounds like a positive thing.
Let's call it that.
Unless you're ghosts. Are y'all ghosts?
no,
I've never had ghost companions.
I'm not
That
sure,
could be kind
pinch
of
me.
interesting.
no, not
Correct.
ghost.
So, are you okay, Mia? You look pale.
Yep.
You're okay,
No.
but you're pale.
Yes.
Well, what's wrong?
Would
I
she
don't know.
understand her affliction?
I feel like I have a general sense of foreboding, like the worst kind of anxiety. And I'm currently trying to self-identify its source.
I would like to help her, if possible.
I attempt to cast heal upon myself. Give her a cast. No, it does nothing. Huh. What do I know of this?
I mean, I could blow it up.
I mean, I
The
don't know if that'll
tension in
help.
my chest. Let's not.
I'm okay. I was just offering. That's the only help I can give. Explosions. That's what I'm.
Is there something I can do to like look her over to kind of get a sense of what's going on with her?
I mean, really, just outside the paleness and just once in like, it looks like she's on the verge of just having like the worst kind of panic attack.
What is this?
So you're saying there's nothing I can do to try and identify what's wrong with her?
What's this?
The doomed condition.
Well, that's
I don't know how. I know, but I don't know how to identify it. Like what
yeah, me either.
what check it would be to identify the. I don't know if it's.
I don't-
I mean,
Yeah,
if it was
dude.
Arcana,
like-
occultism, religion,
Say,
society.
I don't know if there's a lot of identification for overwhelming anxiety.
Yeah, like
I'll say, as a human who suffers overwhelming anxiety sometimes, I don't think there's a medical test for that.
It's pretty easily identified, though. To be fair,
It is. The identification
Yeah,
is
well,
worse, and treatment is not.
And
It's
I've
the source
seen
in
Mia
treatment.
poke skeleton horses and not have anxiety. Something.
give me an occultism to see if you can like. Okay, I think this might help.
Myself?
No, Halathiel.
I can't give myself an occultism check?
Oh, you can give me nature. Well, I'm more like just basing it off y'all's spell casting skill. And pretty much I'm just trying to beat the class DC of level 10 characters when you don't remember what that is.
well, we're level 10.
Class DC's 27.
Okay. Okay, so both of y'all are, for lack of a better word, able to identify
My
the condition.
anxiety.
You are one step closer to dead.
The death.
You are stepping into the realm of death.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know how to fix it.
Hold on. Can I touch you?
That is also, as long as you're not doing that shit you were asking consent for earlier.
No. Technically, I don't even know if I need consent from you. I really don't need consent for this. I can just do it, but I'm just being courteous.
Sure, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I die some more.
That I'm gonna burn a 5th level spell. That's about the worst that's gonna happen.
Ooh. A 5th.
Uh,
I haven't seen one of those.
and I am going to choose to reduce her doomed condition or attempt to.
Okay.
Do you feel better?
I don't know.
Wait, what? Oh, heightened. Ooh. Ooh. To the Lizzie.
You do.
That's
It's not a-
yeah. There's no check.
Yes.
Welcome to 5th level spells.
It just took a minute.
Yeah, like I can reduce a temporary doomed. I cannot reduce a permanent doomed yet.
I do. Although I'm still very confused by what we've witnessed.
That's why you leave the fate of the Fae. Like, I want vengeance so bad. I want to murder whoever the hell did that to that poor creature. But when I heard that, I felt this was a Fae thing, and you don't get in the way of Fae things because they're fucking weird.
It was a Nugalnaz.
A Nugalnaz. I may or may not know that. I'd have to really sleep on it.
It was a. It was. I thought
No,
it
it's
was
pretty. No,
Bogulnus.
no.
It was a Bogulnus.
It's pronounced both of these.
Both of these.
No, not both
Both
of
of
these
these
nuts. It's a
nuts?
Nugalnaz. Google knows.
It is pronounced both of these.
It had nose.
Tis like the mind goblins.
Yes, it's exactly like a
Similar
mind
to the mind
goblin.
goblins. Yes.
Yes. They come from the forest of Ligma.
I should have gone with a French accent for this character. I'm so disappointed in myself now. Just so I could butcher it this whole game. That'd been great.
Google knows.
Oh, sorry.
The
that was a-
Bugul.
I cast that as a 5th. I could have cast that as a 4th. Whoops. Bad.
That's unfortunate. I
Oh, well.
appreciate your efforts regardless.
I bumped you with as much power as I could muster.
And it worked.
So after y'all kind of recovered and kind of regained composure, we'll say.
That's a good explanation of what we needed to do.
It's great. Yeah. I just saw death.
Because prior to that, I was going unnecessarily.
Do y'all continue?
No, I need a nap.
Okay.
What time is it?
4
In the afternoon?
in the afternoon.
I thought it was getting to dusk.
I'm ready to
No,
see what.
I said it was like later in the afternoon.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready to see this crossroads myself.
We definitely need to get to the
Right.
crossroads. There's
Yes,
a
let's get
wandering,
to the
singing
crossroads.
monster in the woods out here. If y'all didn't know this, so
Google knows.
Well, if you
The
hear
both
the
of these.
singing, we just leave again. I mean,
I'm not
that's.
trying to get caught from behind by both of these. We
By
gotta.
the way, that's a different kind of snake than I've ever heard of.
Google knows.
Singing monster snake in the road.
With both of these.
Or something like that.
Both of these.
Google knows.
I know. I heard you say it, but Corvus sounds convincing. I don't know.
It's still a bugle nose.
Brother.
I was there. I wasn't traumatized in the least by the horrible nightmare monster we saw. And I built up tougher stuff. So I assure you, it was.
Google
You said
knows.
both of these.
Different.
I couldn't really see you, but you did feel like you were trembling a little bit. Just saying.
No, that
Maybe a
was
little
excitement.
scared.
Maybe
Oh, it was
this is
It's excitement.
from both
maybe
of from
this is a
seeing both of
language
these.
barrier. Maybe this is a
Yes,
maybe this is a dialect difference.
yes. In that
Maybe
your
we are
dialect
saying
is
the
wrong.
same thing.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm
Ah.
right and you're wrong. Yeah,
exactly. But in reverse.
terrible differences.
Almost
That's how
exactly
language
that. but in
barriers
reverse.
work.
I really am starting to begin his accent is fake.
Oh, it is. It is. He was from the eastern countries a minute ago.
That's ridiculous. I mean, that's ridiculous.
It feels quite southern to me, you know?
Preposterous.
Well, earlier I thought he was going to produce a fresh noodle from the way he sounded, so I don't know. But Bugle knows.
I told you I had a sinus infection. That's what that is, you know. So, I've been out on the
You want
road.
me to
It's a
get
lot
rid of
of
that
dust.
for you too? I can help get rid of sinus infections. I just need
That's
to touch
okay.
you.
It's fine, I guess.
Maybe
I've
that
been.
swizzle stick treatment was for sinus infections.
It could have been. Should we find a swizzle stick and stick it up his nose?
No,
How about we get
he's
on the horse
useful.
and we
He's
go
very
to the
useful. We need him
crossroads?
to find the way down the maps.
Okay.
So to the
Off
crossroads?
to the crossroads.
To the
Off to the
crossroads.
I
To the
assumed we
cross-
were traveling while having this conversation.
So,
This was all road conversation.
I do travel the rest of the 5 miles. It is getting dusk.
If anybody wanted to peer inside the party during road travels, this is how the conversations go.
I have the radio going.
In the interest of full disclosure, you could be in a vehicle with me in real life, and there's a good chance you'd have a similar conversation.
Same.
Depends on how long the road trip is.
Gotta bring it to life.
You come to a crossroad, which pretty much is more or less a T intersection, more or less. There's one that goes towards the east and starts heading north, and there's another pass to the south. This is a very, very well traveled road.
Is there any buildings?
No, it's just a crossroads. It's just a very, very well known crossroads because on the north side, where the road is not, there are 3 gallows that are there.
We're heading
Like-
south, right?
Of the hanging man sort?
Yes, of the hanging man sort.
Heading south.
Yeah,
Are there any bodies in the gallows?
Not
Full
even
bodies.
looking.
just swinging.
Will not look. I am just
I said
swinging
there,
to
and
the
there's
south.
no ropes. There's no ropes like they're ready to get used again. But the structure is still there.
Okay.
I play Curse of Strahd. I am leaving.
I look at Trimmer and I ask him, what in the cultural fuckery happens down here?
Okay,
Would you
so
like to give me a society check? I can tell you.
Yes.
Well, for Tremley, I can actually tell him the actual history, and then he can just say
is there
whatever
like
he
a
wants.
baseline? Is there like a basic check on this to where I wouldn't have to make that check? Because I mean, I'm pretty sure that anybody with any kind of societal skill would understand a gallows. And my
Well, it's more of why they're here.
okay,
More or less.
okay,
What-
yeah, but
what's
she
the
asked
check
what they
for?
what they were used for.
No.
Oh,
I
why
asked-
they would be here?
I'm a bounty
Ask
hunter.
what-
I should know about gallows.
What in the wild fuckery is going on down here?
Oh, okay.
Not specifically the gallows, but why is there so many dead people?
Well, I'm saying there is a death theme, and you seem to be the man of knowledge of, I don't know what the fuck people do.
He writes a book.
I wrote
I
a
know what
book.
plans
I'm writing
do.
a new one. You should see my latest chapter.
No,
It's a,
thank you.
it's
Tremlet,
Yeah.
when we get to an inn, you can polish your books.
it's about a nada.
Banana?
Yeah.
Banana.
Would y'all please get her name right?
Sister
Someone.
Banana, that's her name.
Who's Sister Banana? That
The
sounds
priestess
exotic.
from the Abadarb temple.
Damn,
This
I
is why
might
I
actually
go
have
to,
to
this
go
is
in
why I
there.
go to you, my name generator. This is
Yeah,
why I go to you.
trusty name
Unless-
generator. It helps me from Sister Bananas.
Names hold very pristine source of power in conversation and negotiations, and
summoning
sometimes
demons.
is
angels.
appropriate to use incorrect names to produce a sense of superiority to the person you are speaking to. However, it is important to know the accurate name.
Sister Banana.
I really want to meet this Sister Banana. She sounds hot.
Danana.
Banana? I like
Banana?
banana. Banana sounds fruity.
Danana?
Sure.
EANANA.
Anyways, what's going on here is
that these gallows have stood here for centuries, and back then they would take criminals and execute them here, but it was so far away that their spirits could not come back to the town. It is also believed that the very first execution at the crossroads was a notorious pirate captain named Teller Graw. And it's said that Graw sailed up the Hosanna River, which is the river you are right next to, and buried treasure on the banks. And then he was later captured and executed. And if you look, you can still kind of see along the banks where y'all are several little, what's it like, dig holes that have been recovered up of people looking for this buried treasure.
How far up the road are the gallows?
I am going the other direction because they said not in the city.
10 feet.
They said it'd still be here, and I'm not doing ghosts.
I'll have a look at the gallows as we go back. If there's anything that just looks weird or out of place. So there's no ropes, right?
No, there's no ropes hanging. There's, and they look like they haven't been used in a while, but just it was really good lumber and timber that they used, so they're still holding.
I'm going to stay way back there on my horse.
Man, I don't blame you. Ghosts are annoying.
Yeah, they are. Freaking annoying. So hard to deal with.
Who are you talking
Mainly,
to?
they just don't talk. They don't stop talking. Gosh.
Well,
So,
thankfully,
yeah,
I decided not to learn how to talk to the dead.
Who are
It
you
was an
talking
option.
to?
Corvus, you have to give up. He's got issues, okay?
Brother,
I'm talking to you. What?
who are you talking to?
To you. And Corvus.
I want
Like I said,
Corvus's
I'm going to
life.
stay way back there in case a ghost pops up and tries to possess Corvus. Which, in hindsight, maybe I should get into melee range because he's a lot better at ranged.
I am.
Yeah, he's pretty good with that gun.
He is very good with that gun.
Corvus,
I
what
see
was
what he did to that monster.
Look, thank you, but this is no place for, stroking my ego. I'm not getting on the gallows. I don't give a crap about the gallows. I don't. We're going to I take a look at the gallows. There are no ghosts on the gallows. It's fine. That's not how ghosts work. Okay, I'm somewhat of a ghost expert, in case you haven't noticed. So
I haven't noticed, no.
no, it's not how ghosts work. Okay, they got to have something that's like tying to them this realm or something. Someone told me that. A gypsy told me that one time on the road. So it's probably true.
Probably.
It's a gypsy once.
Do we care about the gallows? I don't have any reason to go to the gallows. It's probably nothing. They seem old, so I say we.
No, I don't care about the gallows.
Nah, let's move on to it.
I just want to
So
know
are
where
y'all
on the
camping,
road
or
it's
y'all
at.
just going to be traveling?
We're not
Stumps?
camping near this
No,
gallows.
it's only, you said it was only 4, and Stump's not far away.
Yeah, like from the crossroads to Arbo is about 4 or 5 miles.
Well, it
But
is dusk
It
now.
is dusk now.
No, if it's only 4 or 5 miles, I think we just continue traveling.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm asking. That's all.
Yeah, let's go. We'll go ahead and get to Arbo.
I see perfectly in the dark. It doesn't bother me.
I thought Stump was before Arbo. Is it not?
No, Arbo is before Stump.
My
It's
notes.
fine.
From the direction y'all are going.
Corvus get you there. Don't worry.
Okay.
I see perfectly in the dark. Darkness doesn't bother me at all.
I'm worrying.
And his
They were still
directions are
alive, aren't they?
impeccable.
Well, I mean, you're just always talking to yourself. It really weirds me out.
Are you talking to me or yourself?
I'm talking to you.
I keep my eye on you.
Corvus doesn't talk to himself, he talks of himself.
I'll get next to
Bit
Corvus and I'll
of
be
both.
like, "Are you
I
really?"
will,
does
I
that
will
third
agree with
person.
your statement, but also mine is true too. I've seen him talk, and people are just looking at him, and he's having a whole conversation to himself.
I'm
You
gonna
do that.
I'm gonna get next to Corvus and be like, "Are you really keeping your eye on him?"
Oh yeah. It's definitely. Your brother's a weirdo.
Okay, good. Thank you.
So, as you know, it's like pretty much night by the time I'll get there, just because it is dusk and it doesn't take y'all long, but after what y'all have experienced today, coming into Orvo was not exactly, y'all aren't exactly the best feeling in the world. Because as y'all enter into this town, it looks completely abandoned.
Free room.
Well,
Sweet.
fuck.
You see empty housing, empty buildings, empty stores, and just things that are just kind of falling apart through decay. You do see light, though, about half a mile, like into town.
Oh, good. There are more squatters. Let's pick a house.
So it's dark.
One that's not quite lead to
Like nighttime?
dilapidated.
It is nighttime, but it's enough moonlight to where y'all can still kind of see everything. Because it is a relatively clear
Perfect.
night.
I see
I
perfect.
am
I have dark vision.
looking for a house
There's
that
several.
doesn't look like the roof's too bad. And I'm going to try the door, see if it opens.
Okay. Give me a flat check.
That's what we call a B&E.
I don't think it's B&E if
It's
there's
a lot.
nobody reported.
I'm going to go inside. and start
Mainly
breaking-
because the door falls off, but yes, unlocked.
Are you not worried
I'm
about
gonna
it being
drag the
haunted,
door
my
and start
friend?
breaking the door into parts. And
What
then
happened to
make
the
me a little
fear of the
fire.
ghost? What happened to the fear of the ghost?
Not
You think it
really.
all abandoned town? You think there's not going to have a ghost?
It's
in an
not like
abandoned?
people are dead in here. I don't see blood stains, just
You know what I
cobwebs
said
and
earlier?
rotten wood.
There'd be something to hold them to the realm, or I don't know, like a house full of belongings that they died and left behind. You're way more likely to find a ghost
Okay,
in there than you are
I'm
the
gonna look
gallows.
around this house. Is there any belongings actually left? Okay.
There's lights
There's no
like
belongings.
right down the road. There might
It's probably another squatter or bandit.
look. Okay, so
Maybe
I'd rather get
Marta,
the drop on them than them get it on
Marta
us.
gave us a name that we could drop, and there is an Abbott Vanderslam somewhere. Vanderslam is what I remember it as, and
Their names
Are you having a stroke,
Mr.
Trimlet?
Banana.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, he actually damn near nailed it, actually. Biter Sham. It was
There.
close. He was very
It
close.
was close.
He
He tried
He
really hard.
genuinely was close.
So I'm
And
not gonna
we-
take a gamble in
we
the middle
could-
of the night.
There's no gamble. We have a name to drop to the guy who's in charge of the town,
Did you look at the town? Who's in charge?
Abbott Vanderslam.
He's in charge.
Yes,
And who is this guy?
he's the guy in charge of this town.
I'm gonna stay here.
Okay, look, you stay here. I go investigate.
I'm going to get a room.
All
You
right,
stay
yeah.
here with your ghost and have a great time, brother.
All right, Mia, you want to hang out here and watch, Halatiel pee his pants, or you want
No.
to come with us and do some real work?
God dang it.
If
have
I
a
get
stinky
stabbed
blanket,
by
and
a
his name is
bandit, I am
Corvus.
blaming you, Trimlet.
I don't blame you for blaming me. If you get stabbed by a bandit, we can both blame me.
Okay. I'm kicking out my little fire I just got started. Alright, fine.
That's
Let's go to the bandit
arson to
camp.
go with the B&E.
I don't see how there's going to be a B&E here. But let's go.
You're
We're gonna
thinking
follow your
B&B.
Or if he's
lead. We're
supposed to
gonna
be
follow
a
your
D.
lead. Because
BLT.
so far, it sounds like I've been making excellent decisions today.
I have done okay.
They were all you in one in peace, and we gathered
Lead the way.
information. I call it a win.
To the light.
We're going to strobe to the light, and the music behind me is just sounding like a fucking circus.
I'm gonna stay in the shadows behind them. Nope. I'm staying away from that. If they go in with their tambourines playing, I'm gonna be in the darkness and circle around.
Okay. So, as most of y'all approach, pretty much like you'll do see almost like the complete opposite side of the coin of the town y'all just passed through. Like there are buildings that are like pretty freshly newly made. There are street lamps, crude but street lamps with like working with oil and everything running in them. But pretty much like the centerpiece of it all, where like most of the lights come from and the houses kind of fall behind it, is this pretty nice sized church.
So, no wooden fences with skulls?
No
What's
benefits
the
was
what's the emblem on the church?
Give me a religion check.
Cool. Sorry, it's a little harder to get to now.
And
Better, but no, I'm talking about my character sheet in general.
oh,
It's a little harder to get to, but I mean better overall. So worth it.
I'm actually curious about something. Can I do this?
Saren Ray.
Who?
Saren Ray.
Which one was that one? Or do I have enough check to know which one that one is?
You would know. You would know which one that was.
I mean, the footnotes is good enough. Like just what she's the god of.
That's what I was looking at, just to make sure
Okay.
that matched you.
Because I remember most of their stories, I just don't remember their names.
I'm assuming 8 hours have passed since we left town.
Like left Carrick?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, bars popped out at some point.
You boy, I give him scratches. Fuck that.
What do you
Scratches.
mean? I'm giving him scritches.
Can I give him scratches?
You can give him scritches.
You give him scratches.
So she is very much one of the most popular goddesses in the Inner Sea.
Okay.
Really also known as the Dawn Flower, and pretty much like the example of like boundless love, kindness, and patience.
Okay.
You gonna need that patience dealing with us.
You ain't lying.
And pretty much like her, I was especially with that role, like pretty much what most of her followers like really kind of strive around is healing, honesty, redemption,
Okay.
stuff like that.
Okay.
Brother.
Who's what kind of people normally what's the race that is normally defined worshiping her, if I have enough religion to know that?
Literally any and all.
Excellent. Yes, dear brother.
I'm feeling really strong itching urges. We're not going into that church, are we?
I hope not.
I also hope not, because this really gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Right now, I'm just trying to find a place for us to stay tonight.
Okay.
Worry about the rest in the morning. Is there an inn?
And you'll go and kind of go around the church. And once it is kind of like the first big piece. You do find an end.
Is it one I can swipe my membership card with?
It is not. It is not the Bountiful Harvest. You do not see the Bountiful Harvest here.
I feel like I've been swindled out of this fucking card.
I mean, possibly.
They're not as
Proliferate
as they made it out to be.
Yeah.
The only inn that you see is called
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Lobo's in the chat. He ain't gonna care if you do it. Do it.
No. It's called Edge of Hell.
Oh, that sounds like
That
a pleasant
sounds
place
like
to stay, sleep at.
Great fucking place to stay.
The edge of hell.
Let's stay there.
Let's stay in the edge of hell. I mean,
that's actually
that's
alleviating my itchy feet.
why not?
Are there any other options? Is there like bed bug inn or
Yeah,
so I had a
the
place to
roofie in my
squat
drink
in
tavern?
I'll
for
take
free.
possibly gonorrhea. You know.
All I'm saying is, I had a perfectly good place to squat for free, and y'all wanted to come
That
there for
was
the
hell.
There's
Okay.
the end.
That was a circle. Okay. This is just the edge. All right.
Let's go sleep at the edge. I'm good with that. Let's go.
So as I'm like moving around, I'm trying to stay in the shadows. Like there's street lamps now, so it looks like it's a civilized area.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, then I'll ditch my paranoia and just walk down the street like a normal person.
Must be nice to be able to
It
just
is
take a turn
late.
on the way down. Like, I'm done with you for now.
It is
I'll
like
come back later.
it is now officially like late, correct?
Yeah.
Like we were traveling at dusk, so it's like
We probably
Yeah, it's
traveled
not.
more
It
than
is
we
very much
should
not.
have.
Yeah.
yeah.
The horses are exhausted. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go stable my horse and go to this nice edge of hell.
Is there a stable in the edge of hell?
Sure.
Thank you, benevolent D.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I'm gonna go stable my horse.
Like
So
me.
as y'all, pretty much as each of y'all enter, at whatever time y'all enter, pretty much y'all all get the same greeting. Welcome to the Edge. How can I help you?
A room, beer, and food.
A room. What? Sorry, you.
Room, beer, and
room.
food.
Can do.
Please?
Can do room. Can do food. Does wine work
Yes.
instead of beer? Okay, then
Yes,
we can get
wine
all three.
Excellent. You take my membership card.
Sorry that went down with the accident or the incident rather.
Oh, there was an incident.
Yes.
Does that explain the ramshackleness outside?
Yeah.
Well, what happened?
As more of y'all enter, once again, kind of the same greeting. Well, Arbo used to actually be a quarry town with quarried limestone and slackline. But an accident happened and there was a pretty big explosion that killed several of the workers of the town. In fact, you can't really see it at night, but during the daytime, you can go and you actually pass by the. What side of town did y'all enter from? The north or the south?
The north.
Yeah, y'all actually went through pretty much the old part of town, which you can still see the quarry, which we now call the Hell Pit,
Aptly named, I assumed.
and thus the name of the end, Edge of Hell.
That's punny. I appreciate that.
Yes.
And please ignore my traveling music. I don't know where it comes from.
So yeah, but after the incident, most of the town left. There's only like a little over 100 of us left, but we've rebuilt, and instead of doing quarry work, we actually now have quite a few vineyards, and our wine is actually some of the best wine in the Swordlands. I mean, this year's cross been kind of bad, but
yeah, I heard there's a lot of that going around. Definitely want to try out the wine. And have y'all done any investigations into what would have exploded in y'all's quarry?
no, that was before my time. It was like 75 years ago.
Very long time ago. So this dilapidated part's really not recent.
Oh no. Oh, but I'm pretty sure, especially y'all's first time here, I bet that was creepy coming through the first time.
Yes.
All the abandoned houses and probably that acrid smoke in the air. Oh man. Oh, I would have been freaked out.
Acrid smoke in the air?
Well, yeah, just that smoke. It's just still been lingering a little bit. Like when the wind blows right.
I didn't smell anything.
We don't pass through the wind really wasn't blowing, so.
That's
Oh
fair.
man, well, at least that's a nice story y'all can tell whenever y'all get to where y'all are going.
I bet y'all have a problem with squatters.
Not really.
I see. Okay, well,
I mean, in all fairness, most people just pass through. So.
There was a name. We were supposed to introduce ourselves to
I'm a
Triplet. Help me out
I'm
here.
a whisper. Abbott Vanderslime.
Oh,
Lighter
I believe
slab?
he's doing he's probably eating. I know he'll be available after the first service at dawn.
So he'd be at the church in the morning.
Oh yes, the dawn flower, Sarah Ray, Goddess of the Sun. Just kind of have to have the first service at dawn.
Sounds itchy. So yes, how much for the room and the food and the wine?
Room by yourself?
Absolutely.
All of y'all?
I have too much noise following me around. I'll keep anyone awake all night.
Okay. 2 silver?
Sure.
That's for the room, the wine, food, all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Put 2 silver in the hands. Here you go.
Thank you.
Now just
I
take
don't
a
need
seat
the room.
wherever.
I need the food. How much for the food? I don't need the room.
Oh, how much food do you want?
I don't know, just a plate of your finest ham hock. I don't know what's on the menu.
Okay, 1 silver.
I'm
think-
going to hand him 5 silver and be like, I'm gonna need more than 1 glass of wine.
Of course. And for you, ma'am.
I'm gonna need all 3.
All right.
And 3 glasses of wine.
Okay, 5 silver, please.
4 glasses of wine.
6 silver.
She'll also like the glasses of wine, and
Would you
I'll give him an extra 5 silver.
Would you like a bottle for a gold?
Yes.
Yes, make it 2 actually.
Okay.
Let me try the wine first, and then we're gonna have a discussion about how many bottles you have.
We're buying 2. I don't give a damn what you do.
All right. Red or white?
White for me.
Red.
All right. I will.
I would like a rosé. Mix them together.
For some reason, that episode from Parks and Recs literally just snapped in my head. I want your most expensive bottle of white wine mixed with your cheapest bottle of red wine.
Yeah. Also, add some soda water. Make it fizzy.
Some ice.
Give me some ice.
I ain't gonna lie. At this point, I look at the group. We've had a rough time for the past couple weeks. I'll hand him 3 more gold and be like, let's just have a
Keep 'em
good time.
coming.
Let's just have a good time tonight.
All right.
Whatever. Booze is on him tonight. Let's roll.
So with that, he goes and he kind of like counts all the gold and all the money that's just got
Piling
exchanged.
up.
And he's like, I will be right back. Goes, comes back with he goes back to the counter and a bit older but halfling female.
Manager comes out.
Pretty much comes in. Oh, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I will be taking care of y'all this evening. What would y'all like to eat? Would y'all prefer? We don't get a lot of fish. We get a little bit from the river, but we do have a few good cut choices of beef or pork.
I need your cheapest meal and your best wine.
I am going to take your best fish.
You give me a bunch of beef.
You're
Well,
a terrible
I-
elf.
Elf druid, all the beef. I can't help it. I love them, but they're delicious.
I'm not slaughtering them.
They've already been killed. Someone might as well enjoy it.
I'll say what y'all have paid for, I will take care of y'all. Just beef or fish.
Beef.
I will take the
Beef.
fish.
Fish.
And
I will
a
take-
good helping of veggies.
Also fish.
And a lot of
Fish.
wine.
I want a
and for you-
fish stuffed with beef.
Absolutely.
He wants the lamb stuffed squid.
Yes, please.
I will be right back. And they go and she walks off. Soon, like some glasses of water come out.
That's not wine.
It's not wine at all.
It's not.
It's
not.
just a palate cleanser.
I was like, and then-
Uncultured people.
A glass of wine comes out. One for each of y'all. Everyone who got fish got white wine. Everyone who got beef got red wine.
I wanted red wine.
Yes.
And ordered fish.
Well, I did get rosé.
I'll say a glass of wine comes out, and then very shortly after, the food comes out. And as you eat and you take a sip of your wine, it is just the most perfect blend of flavors and
White.
textures, and just everything just melds and just blossoms together.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. So I scarf down my fish, and then when I taste the wine, I set it down. I pull out my pipe. I pull out some of that tobacco from Fernie. Light up my Fernie tobacco. Sip my wine, and fucking mellow out, babe.
Sir, this is a
Exactly
no
what
smoking
he
zone.
does, but after I'm done, I'll probably be 3 or 4 drinks in and probably up somewhere, a table, a stage, I don't care, high, and start playing music.
I will move away from Mia.
Yeah, I was slightly
Chorus.
disgruntled by Mia's devouring of cow flesh.
Wine, Fernie tobacco.
I'm gonna eat my beef stuffed fish.
Beef stuffed fish.
That's right.
Lamb stuffed squid.
Lamb stuffed squid.
I've got my red and white wine. Alternating between the two. When I'm done, though, I'm actually gonna step outside of the inn, out front, and just not go far away from the inn. Just kind of walk around out in the street a little bit, and just kind of take in and get get an idea for sight lines and escape routes and anything I might need if this turns out to be a cult.
Fair.
All right, fair enough.
Fair.
Fair
This
enough.
turns out to
If it
be
is a cult, I'm inducted.
If it's a cult, I just drank the Kool-Aid.
Indoctrinated?
About
Huh? Yeah.
if it's a cult,
Induction.
I just drank the Kool-Aid. About 4 glasses of it.
So, as you go, there's no other guests in here. Once again, kind of as the gentleman at the front said, it is very much just kind of a pass-through town.
That's fine. We have a one-man marching band. We
I-
don't
But it was mainly for her life. They're just a.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing it for anybody. I was
know,
just
just-
doing it.
I felt like
It's
that
out.
was was
Fucking
actually
sweet.
that probably made it more relaxing. Actually, it was like it's just us at the bar to ourselves, whatever we wanted.
Me and my background music blend together in a nice harmony.
Yeah.
My chair breaks.
Ugh. You look slightly constipated. I'm not sure.
Because my chair fell, and I was like, oh god, I'm going.
This is it. This is the end.
This is the moment I die. Right here.
Jesus.
My chair said, nah, bro, you leaning back too far, you fat ass. Woo.
But yeah, so y'all go, y'all enjoy, y'all relax after a very rough day, very long day. But the night goes by in pleasant revelry. Corvus, are you actually staying at the inn?
No, I was actually going to ask you. So, in the lineup for the town, how far away from the inn were the abandoned buildings?
So pretty much it was y'all went through the abandoned part, and then it was probably the old town square. And then it kind of went to just businesses, where businesses would be. But then it kind of clears up for about 3 blocks, where they pretty much have torn down those houses to rebuild them.
How close was the church to the abandoned area?
Once about 3 blocks.
Okay, so it wasn't abandoned area then church. There was,
Yeah, no, there's a gap between. And once again, I know you can see in the dark, but you can't make out colors. You just see in gray. But just from looking at that, it looks like pretty much that 3 block is kind of where like that explosion more or less didn't reach. So pretty much they just decided the church was like, this is where we're going to start rebuild our town.
Okay, did we see a quarry on the way in, or we didn't see that?
Oh, I said y'all didn't see it, but it's also dark. So
Yeah, the guy just told us that it was.
yeah, there's a
we
quarry.
passed. Okay, gotcha.
How far did he say the quarry was away from where we're at?
He didn't.
Okay.
I will.
Fuck it. I'll make an exception and sleep in a bed tonight.
Okay.
Even though I'm gonna go soft.
So you all wake up bound and gag, and
Yeah, like, hey, I've
Sounds-
been here before.
The wine and food was
Sounds
so
about
good,
right.
I don't even care.
no.
Dinner and a show, huh?
So y'all go.
Hang on, I need to change some of our tags for adult themed content here. Hang on.
Oh, it's that kind of role.
I didn't realize we were. Yeah.
So we woke up bound and gagged.
Oh yeah.
So you all go and sleep very pleasantly, except for one. That would be Mia. At some point in time during the night, Mia, you're not sure when. You know those dreams that you have to where it's like you're in this weird like third person kind of view?
Yeah.
Like it's almost like you're looking through your eyes, but you're also aware of like what's behind you.
Yeah.
It's one of those kind of dreams.
Gross.
And you see a familiar face. Sorry, I'm getting to the familiar face's name. Sorry.
You're good. You see pretty much a small girl sleeping in a looks like an actual like pretty comfortable bed, like not what y'all are sleeping in by no means, but comfortable enough. And there's three other kids around her age, and you recognize her as Anala from that went and like tried to steal y'all stuff, but then y'all kind of
Barney.
Hey,
work with
yeah.
the
kids.
the kids. You see Anala, and she's sleeping, but she's tossing and she's turning, and it's not a peaceful sleep like the other ones are getting. And as you're going and watching this and watching just this poor kid not sleeping this horribly, you look up and you just see two yellow eyes staring at you. And you hear just a whisper, but it's just shoots straight through you. So you're one of the ones that's been meddling. Your soul smells delicious.
No.
And
no,
you
it
wake up.
smells real bad.
You wake up, and it is dawn.
What does my extensive knowledge of the occult know about dream walkers that can smell souls?
Let's see. Y'all have done some stuff. So y'all's DC for this is getting lower. I need a religion or society.
You're gonna get religion. Do I finally know something?
It has finally clicked. Like that was the last piece you needed. All the stuff with the dreams, all the stuff with the bodies, all the little clues you've been kind of picking up and piecing together and trying to work how it all connects to each other. After that dream, it finally clicked what you are dealing with. You are dealing with a night hag.
Hags. Like as Mia wakes up, that is her awakening cries. Hags. Loud, just loud as shit.
I don't know how close the rooms are or who's sleeping next to her.
I probably can't hear it over the sound of the sleepy music going on around me.
If I heard her yell out, I'm barging into that room.
I mean, you yell. I would say you would hear her yell hag. You would hear hag.
Hag?
Hag.
Yeah, I'm busting into that room.
Rifle at the ready, huh?
Yeah, guns up, baby.
What kind of check would it be to know what a hag is?
Religion or society.
I mean, I probably didn't wake up to the hag scream, but I probably woke up to the crashing sound of.
You're hearing well noises right now.
Do I know what a hag is?
Yes. You know there are several different kinds of hags.
I'm busting in the room too.
She sounded terrified, right? I would feel like I would probably.
I don't know. I'll let her tell that part.
I mean, truthfully, the sound is somewhere between like a eureka moment and just fear. So yes.
Distress is the right word for that.
I'm teed up. I'm sleeping in a bed. I'm uncomfortable already. I don't like sleeping in beds and indoors. It freaks me out. So no, I'm already on edge. I'm busting in. You better have your pants on, because.
Yeah, I come running. I'm right behind them because I believe
clear.
I'm certain.
I am shortly after because I would have heard the crash.
Yeah.
And I'd be poking my head around the corner of the door hanging off a hinge.
So yeah, she's sitting in the middle of the bed, like bolt upright. And she goes, "It's a hag."
I'm sitting here with. I got nothing but my fucking weird ass sword, my boxer shorts.
I'm checking corners, baby.
No, it's not. It's not in here. It's a hag. The dreams and the deaths. I was asleep. I was dreaming. I was dreaming of the kids from back in Fernie, and the one kid, the girl, was having trouble sleeping. And I looked up above her, and it looked me in my eyes and told me my soul smelled delicious. It's a hag. It's a night hag.
All right, so you
night hag.
Do I know what a night hag is?
Okay, are you sure this is not just a bad dream, though?
No, it's a night hag. No.
Maybe I go get you some warm milk. I bring it to you.
I don't need warm milk, Corvus. Do not patronize me.
I'm not patronizing. I tried to help.
You are patronizing me. It's a hag. The bitch looked me in my eyeballs with her yellow eyeballs and told me my soul smelled delicious. She knows who we are.
Who's paying for the door?
Maybe she was smelling the garlic.
Trimlet. He's financing this whole thing.
Yeah, the fucking Pardue Foundation will get that shit. Don't worry about it.
Reparations. Investigative reparations. I don't know. That sounds good.
That sounds great. So I'll tally it off as a fucking exploratory expense.
Okay, what I need to dip my bullets in to kill a hag then. Also, where this hag at? In your dream, what I do? Shoot.
How do we? Yeah, what do we do? Because
I need to go inside your head and shoot.
Who did you see? Did you say you saw? Who you saw? Anila?
The girl child. Yes.
Okay, where's she at though?
She was sleeping back in Fernie.
Do we
Okay,
need to
so
go
we
to Fernie?
go to Fernie, kill a hag.
No. Do I know anything about a night hag?
You do know with that role that they value souls. And they will either hoard them as keepsakes or they will use them as trade.
Okay.
And how do
What
we
know about
how do we
delicious souls?
how do we locate this hoe? Hag.
Yeah, I would say Curly would know that too, or Mia would. Typically speaking, a night hag can never be too far away from their hearthstone.
Okay.
You also know that it is actually pretty rare to encounter a hag. It is normally a coven,
Coven of hags.
which is typically 3.
I have a question for the.
They also
DM.
suck when they're 3.
Okay, we still in our possession have the access to the list and the addresses and okay. I would like to first of all to Mia, okay? You know the hag, you got the hag knowledge. How far away from the Hearthstone can the hag be? Do we know this?
Not in like kilometers,
20 feet,
But-
30.
but not far.
Okay. Okay, so I
So-
take some time this morning and I sit
Who
down with
was-
the map.
Who
And I'm
was
gonna-
that guy we first visited that we thought was a vampire?
That was
Vandy?
Vandy.
Opera Vandy.
What if he's a hag?
Could be.
I think
No, he's a
hag.
vampire.
No, I think he
It
was.
could be
I
a
think he was being
vampire
haunted
hag.
by the hag.
No,
But
yeah.
he would have died, yeah?
He's a vampire hag. We
He
call it a
probably
badge,
got his
or a
vampire
badge.
he probably got his vampire powers from the hag for selling
I
off
think he
these
was a
souls.
vampire.
He's a,
Probably.
That
he's
could
a
be.
vampire.
I mean, they do trade in souls, right? So if he's giving her souls,
Look.
maybe he can lead us to the stone.
Just
No,
say
no, but
his
Opera Vandy was
name.
having the dreams.
Just say his name. It's obviously vampiric. Opera Vandy.
It's
You-
true.
Van Halen.
Opera
Yeah.
Vandy.
Blah.
If you say it just
Opera
like that,
Vandy.
it sounds
Do I
vampiric
know of
as
any
fuck.
like
I don't know.
correlation
Opera
between
Vandy.
hags and
Opera
the
Vandy.
fire dreams?
Ah.
No, that was weird. That's kind of weird.
The fire dream thing?
I said not with. I said with his first role. Now y'all can start kind of collaborating, and if y'all all want to give me society or religion, there it is.
All of us. All of us.
We begin the collab.
Opera Vandy.
Okay, so now that I have y'all's role, what was the question again? I apologize.
Can I make any correlation between what I know of hags and the dreams of the like fire horse thing?
Let's see. No, that part's kind of weird. You're not quite able to piece that part together. You don't know how. Like they're related, but you don't know why.
What do I know of seeing the hag and being recognized by the hag in my own dream?
You for that part, that felt more like because of your connection to nature and how like, and because you were able to help or try to help her on using your magic. Y'all are connected some way, and you feel like this was just the pretty much the planet talking to you.
Got you.
That it was using your connection to her to show you this.
I see. But it explains everything. It explains the unbalance of the natural order of things. It explains the dead people. It explains everything except the fire dreams. It doesn't explain the fire dreams.
Trimlet, a thing that you're having issues with. Now that you're kind of aware of it, you do typically know that night hags will go for people whose moral compass is a little bit more selfish.
I'm dead.
Much more like, I'm going to look after for me first. And despite operating sounding like a vampire and those running theories, you also kind of can't help that everything he's done, he's been open and just very generous about. Letting y'all stay at his home whenever y'all come by, giving you these contacts if y'all are going to these different places. Feeding y'all every question y'all have asked, he's answered. He's a very selfless person from everything you've worked with him, so you're not sure how the hag relates to him.
I feel like that's all just a cover.
It's an elaborate ruse.
Elaborate ruse to cover his selfish interests. I mean, he profited from all of this.
But say
Greatly profited.
he ain't broke.
He
You
ain't
know?
broke. He got out of a
broke.
contract. Everything that these people have done or died from has benefited him in some way.
People who are 100% selfless are broke. All right.
Broke.
He ain't broke. But I mean, as much vampirism as he might have, which is not what's on debate right now, he's
Maybe he came by his vampirism honestly.
I don't actually believe he made a deal with a night hag, but it is strange that he is connected to the night hag. He's having these dreams. He's seeing these people. Personally, I'm running a theory that it's his wife. But you know, that's just me.
While they're discussing this, I will have laid my map out with that list.
It just
I'm marking on the map where all this happened, and I'm gonna make me one of them little things to make a radius where all
the
this
yarn chart.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what I'm doing.
Diagram.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
I've even got string in my
Yeah.
backpack, so I've got that bitch on the wall. I'm making me a little yarn chart
for
to see
me,
what radius we're looking at.
I just
Are you hanging the map up and sticking the pins with 10 spikes?
No.
I know it makes
Okay.
me sound like a psychopath to accuse his wife of being the night hag, so I'm not voicing that out loud right now.
Oh man, I wish you would.
It's one of the things that I'm keeping to myself that's just a working theory, and once I get it like articulated, then I'll expose
Now,
it.
hear me out, Vamron. This is what I'm actually doing with the map. So, like, if I look at this map and say there was a murder way over here and then way over here, this is going to be, I'm trying to find where the extreme edges of this operating zone is so I can get a rough idea about maybe where the epicenter is, because the Heartstone can't be over here if there's a murder here. So that's what I'm trying to do, is narrow down our search. You get an idea. Yeah, I'm pinging cell towers. If it's got a cell phone, we'll find it.
More or less. So, pretty much as you go and you look through and you do all this, every town on this map has been hit.
Okay.
What is the center of the map?
I believe it would be the lake, which is right here where we're at. There is, so looking at the map, there is Arbo, which is north of the lake. Okay. East of the lake is Stump. South of the lake is Koshax. And there's no town on the left side of the lake. Like west of the lake, there's
Sam.
nothing.
Yes.
With the earlier roll, what do I know about heartstones? Are they small? Are they big?
That was
Is
the
it something
question I was
somebody
gonna
could
ask.
carry in their satchel?
Typically, it is something that would be relatively small.
So it could be carried.
So it'd be
Yes.
like a
It's actually
gemstone or something
almost
like
needs
that.
to be carried, especially for like much younger hags that really can't even be separated from their heartstone, or has to be like within like a room of it. It has to be something like that will always be able to travel with.
I will let that be known, like that a heartstone is small.
Oh.
What color do they typically
Okay.
take?
I believe that one's kind of dependent on the hag,
This one's weird.
like on the hag itself, not like the.
I'd like to recall knowledge and see if there was any odd pieces of jewelry that Opper's wife was wearing.
Okay. Give me society.
This is where our resident rogue could come in handy.
A resident inventor's doing just fine.
Yeah, he's doing great.
I mean, he's rolling 12s, but it's not 2s, so we'll take it.
Nothing stood out. Like nothing odd.
That's fine.
Like she did wear jewelry, but it was nothing like audacious.
What I was saying is, if I recall back, Gamma's character literally rummaged through all of their belongings. So
Yes.
if he would have been able to recall knowledge on any stray jewelry in there, he would have been the one. Trimlet, you didn't rummage.
Oh
through
yeah,
it.
no, I know. It's one of those. It's and honestly, it's a long shot. It's just one of those things that it's like it's a theory because it's like he's connected in
Yeah.
some way,
Now I also rummaged through a lot of their stuff too.
and her being in the house with him, sleeping next to him, like there's a possibility of some bleed off because I don't know much about hags. So it's one of those things where it's just Tremlet's kind of like first
Okay, but the
first
thing
theory,
is,
you know, and that
we're
he's working
going-
through.
Yeah.
If we're going off of the mobile Hearthstone theory, then the hag has to be very close to the town we were just in because that's where that little orphan girl is currently being haunted. So,
Didn't y'all say something about a traveling priest?
yeah, but that guy was way down south right now.
Yeah,
The
he's
last known location we have of him is
But he
way down south.
travels.
he is yes, but he is. The thing is, if she's currently being haunted, if she's currently having nightmares, and in fact, if Mia is currently being plagued by these,
No. I am not being plagued.
well, you're connected in some way.
Mine,
Either
sort of
way,
dream. No. This is important though. The sort of dream that I had though was not of a haunting. The dream that I had was more of the earth speaking to me of its woes.
how far is
So
Turpin
you were an
Row
observer?
from? How far is Turpin Row from
Where you
Fernie? From Fernie.
are from Fernie.
Way the fuck away, like on the opposite side of the map.
Well, there you go. That's where the priest is currently at.
I'd say like 30 miles as the crow flies.
So Fernie.
So not the traveling priest.
So in this vision, that's where this girl is at, is in Fernie?
That's where she was.
That's where she was when we left. That's not necessarily where she is now. She seemed a rebellious sort. Don't
So
care. For...
what if she's actually where this priest is at?
Unlikely.
I guess we could try and look for her. I mean, we've bounced around a lot since we've seen her last.
I don't know.
You know what? Let's ask the barkeep if any girls to her description has passed through, since this is a popular intersection.
That's an idea.
What if? Never mind.
Whatever you say, boss.
Well, if
Say,
we find the
well,
girl, then
let
we
him
find the
cook.
hag.
Percolating.
I'll get back to you. I have to go mull over my notes.
Oh, that's gonna take us all day. I'm gonna go talk to the
Yes.
barkeep.
Okay.
Go ask the barkeep if any little girls have come through to him.
How wide was that river?
Mia, would you mind coming with me? I'm not good at remembering what people look like.
I
I find that surprising.
like
Huh?
I find that surprising.
I don't know
Really?
if I don't know if we're getting close to a good quitting time, but it is getting pretty close to like blood has to make it to work in the morning.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, no. One thing, we're good whenever y'all were. I was just going to answer the question and just try to answer any question. But before we left to do anything for the day, that's when I was going.
Okay.
Okay, so
Let's do
speedy
that.
result. Gonna ask the barkeep about girl Mia describes.
No, they have not seen her come
Okay.
through here.
Easy enough. My theory could be shot, but there's a slim hope. Maybe she came the other direction.
I just plan on getting breakfast, and I'm gonna go talk to Abbott, the
All right.
Abbott myself. So, and
We'll
give
pick
a
up that
I'll
investigation.
give a generous tip because of
The door.
the door.
Okay. All
Sorry
right.
about your door.
How
We're
wide was the river? How wide when we passed it? Did I see any narrows? What was the narrowest spot I would have noticed at the river? Not that I was really looking for it, but I mean it's a river, so I'd have been looking at least a little bit.
It looked pretty consistent, about 400 feet across.
Okay.
Right. Anything else? All right. Well, I think that is a great spot to end. So, thank you everyone so much for joining us. Once again, we're really glad to be back. I have missed playing DMing this game. Players, I hope y'all had fun. I hope it re-sparked the interest of playing again.
Oh yeah, I had fun.
Yes.
I had
I
a
love just sowing chaos and shooting stuff. It's what I do.
fucking blast. Been super pumped to get back to this game. For the viewers that are still here, let's go ahead and get a little bit of outro here. We got let's see here. We got Grady now is streaming live. Check her out at I don't even know if we have a prompt for that actually. We need to make one, but
We didn't make one.
we got Grady's been streaming Dead by Daylight, Baldur's Gate. Hey, somebody did make one. Heck yeah.
Did Grady make one? Did Grady make one for herself?
He should have.
I mean, it's fine. Lord knows
Yes.
we would have. We would have
Uh,
eventually did it like 6 months later.
Go check out Grady. She's been doing great stuff over there. Dead by Daylight, some Baldur's Gate. She's been working with us on a Baldur's Gate on our YouTube, which, by the way, go check out the YouTube. If you miss anything here, Swamp Mages Gaming on YouTube has the full stream of this campaign, as well as a co-op run that we're playing on Baldur's Gate. Also, old Derpentine69 up here. He's got back. He's back off of vacation finally. I saw you're streaming some Destiny 2 the other day. Is that
playing Destiny when I have multiplayer, and then the main course of the channel for the rest of this month is going to be God of War. So we're gonna try to finish that out.
And then after that, I think we're gonna hop over to Mass Effect, and then after that is probably back to Tears of the Kingdom, which I am super excited about. So
You're not
next month.
you're not done playing Cops Hyrule Edition.
Not yet. No, I never got to initiate my Bokoblin space program, and that's a travesty. Gotta go back and gotta make that right. So
The most entertaining Tears of the Kingdom streamer. My opinion is correct. Anybody else's is wrong. Uh, and yeah, I do believe that's all the content that's currently being made. We got anybody else? Anybody that I'm missing? I know Lobo's still on internet hiatus. I've got some stuff in the works for my YouTube, some Hearthstone stuff, but that's who knows. Anybody got anything? We good?
check out my OnlyFans. Feet pics all day.
I'm
Eating silencers all day long.
I'm a premium sub, so
They're not my feet. I just go to the beach and take pictures of other people's feet.
I
They're on there.
was like, Vince is that tier 3 sub.
I'm that tier 3 sub. Yeah,
That's what's up.
you can get in for $2. I pay like 120. You know. Anyways, hey, love you, gang, ghouls, gamers. Glad to be back. Missed y'all. See
Yeah,
y'all
buddy.
next time.
Stay swampy.
Stay
Bye.
swampy.
Welcome back to